that time again for another not-so-normal gaming podcast, featuring your host, MrTechnoSqueek.
I wonder if I should show a little more. You know.
Oh, yes! Oh, God, yes!
Nostalgic Dan 1.
Everything I feel is in this sword. Good.
Come on!
MissRPGJo.
What a dick.
And Quick Freeze 4.
Don't worry. I'll handle the bad guys.
This is a podcast you want to listen to, but first, you gotta press start.
Sonic boom!
Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Press Start Podcast. This is episode 70, and today we have Cliva Quick Freeze 4. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
That's good.
That is good. How are you, Techno? We never ask how you are. How are you?
I'm amazing.
Really? Were
Yeah.
you about to say fantastic?
No,
Okay, good.
actually, with it, surprisingly. And we also have MissRPGJo. How are you doing, Joe?
I'm doing just fine. How are you guys doing?
Awesome.
Awesome.
Good to hear.
That's good to know.
Yes. I have a story for you two.
Really?
Yes.
Is it something we need to, like, get around the campfire and
Yes.
make s'mores?
Yes.
All right, Joe, here's the marshmallows. I'll start the fire.
Let's get them toasted.
Okay, so.
Oh, we gotta get graham crackers. Hold on. Jeez.
Damn.
All right, I got them. Go.
Okay. Well, Tuesday, I went to a concert. I don't know if you guys know this band, Mushroom Head, and it's a metal band. And, well, me, my stepbrother, and two friends went there. And we get out of the truck, and we're walking up to the place, Juanita's in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I hit like a rebar. My foot hits it, and I didn't see it. And my first words were like, "Oh shit!" And I hit the concrete with my chin, and like,
Oh no.
bit my. I didn't bite my tongue, which is I'm like, thank God. But you know, I was like, damn, that hurt. You know, and nothing really, like, I didn't have anything, you know, really damaged except for my finger. But, you know, whatever. So we go into the restaurant because, like, on top, where the, like, bands play, there's, like, a bottom and top. The top is, like a restaurant. Like a bar, restaurant type thing, and my stepbrother buys like nachos or something. So I take a chip and I bite into it, and then a tooth falls out. And I'm like, you gotta shit me.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry for laughing, but that sounds like a terrible day.
I'm not sorry. This is awesome.
I'm just glad it doesn't hurt at all.
Dude, it usually comes in threes. Didn't something else happen?
I know, right?
Wow. That's what my fucking mom said too.
Yeah. It's true, dude. It usually comes in threes.
Yeah,
You better watch out. I'd watch where you were walking.
Yeah, every bad thing comes in threes.
But yeah, that's pretty much all that happened, you know. And then I went on the night and partied hard, and nothing bad happened after that. So
you still
Forgot
got
all about the broken tooth.
yeah. So you still got 2 more curses, and then you're finally free.
Yeah.
thank God.
Thank God. The fuck. So the story was you kicked something and tripped and fell,
Yep.
and you bashed your chin on the concrete.
Yep.
That's amazing.
It sucked.
No, I'm like, this is why, like, no, this is seriously why this is amazing. That is almost the exact same way how I got my very first video game system.
Oh, yeah, you told, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's literally the same way. Like, I tripped over stone steps, fell, and I hit my chin on the concrete, but you got a tooth knocked out. I actually got stitches in my chin, and my parents felt bad and got me a Nintendo.
And what's weird is, yeah, you know, metal concerts have, you know, mosh pits. I'm like, you'd think I would lose a tooth moshing, not just tripping over and falling.
Yeah. Well, did you go to the dentist? Like, is there something seriously wrong with you?
Well, I called the dentist today, and they're like, you go in Tuesday, and whatever. So, sometime next week, or, yeah, this coming Tuesday.
So did you put the tooth under your pillow?
No.
Why not?
Because
you might get a video game out of it.
Not my luck.
Well, that would be strike 2 in your curses.
Yeah, definitely watch out for that.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, Techno.
Yeah. And you know what? It was one of my front teeth, too. So I look like a fucking hockey player.
Really? Like, okay, is it like, how which tooth is it? Like, from the two front teeth, like, how many teeth away is the missing tooth?
It's like, let's see. It's the left front tooth.
The upper or lower?
Upper.
Okay, so so this is the 2 front teeth you're talking about, and you're missing one of them?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh dear.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
You gotta make a video and smile.
'Cause I love to make you smile, smile, smile. Yes, I do. It fills my heart with sunshine all the while. Yes, it does.
Yeah, I was just about to say, don't tell that anyone. You'll scare them away.
I really want you to make a video and just smile.
Smile, smile, fill my heart up with sunshine, sunshine. All I really need is a smile, smile, smile from these happy friends of mine.
Or at least upload a photo to Facebook, dude. So we can see
Yeah,
how bad
you're definitely gonna do it.
But apart from that, did you enjoy your concert? That's the main thing.
Yes, I did.
Dude, the main thing was him getting laughed at.
Was there a lot of people around you when you fell over?
Just my stepbrother and 2 friends, but that was it.
Oh. You see, it would have been more embarrassing if there was like a crowd full of people around you. That would have been even worse. I'd have died. But yeah.
I'd just like crawl up in a ball.
Yeah, me too.
Sidewalk.
I'm sorry, I'm just laughing my ass off picturing you with a missing tooth.
I can imagine you after that ordeal, you actually sat down to enjoy that lovely plate of food, and then you was like, fuck! Fucking tooth! Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing at you, Techno.
I'm not. This is hilarious.
Oh, I know. Sony press conference.
What about it?
What about it? Well, it was alright.
Fucking Jesus. Is that what you really thought about it?
Yeah. I mean, yes, they didn't show the console, but really, I could care less about what a console looks like. If it plays the games that I want, that's all that matters.
Yeah, but don't you think a conference talking about the PlayStation 4 would actually show the PlayStation 4?
And they got E3. They're going to make everyone's mind explode.
Well, that's probably true, but didn't they announce this press conference like what, 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, something like that.
They made like a huge deal about it, and I even said this on like a previous episode. They have to amaze us. They have to give us that shock value, otherwise it's gonna suck. And Dude, I like nodded off like 3 times during that press conference.
No,
Like,
I'm with you. Yeah,
that shit was boring, dude.
it really was. It really. I guess let's go round individually and let's just say what we think. So I'll start off because I really haven't got much to say, to be honest. I was happy that they focused a lot on the online. I was, but to be honest, the games was what I wanted to see more than anything. And the games that they announced, for me personally, I'm not bothered, dude. I'm really not that bothered. But I mean, when I say I'm glad they focused on the online, I'm glad that they did, because I know Sony's been lacking in that. So it's good in that aspect that they've actually took what the fans want, you know, and they've gone, here, look, this is what we can do. And I think the streaming thing, what they've got, I think that's really, really cool. I'm really a big fan of that. I mean, I don't do gameplays or anything, but I know for people that do, that's awesome. But because they focus so much on the online thing and this social aspect, and you can take over the controller, why, you know, if you're finding a level hard, all of it sounds cool. But to be honest, you know why it didn't wow me? Because everything that they announced, I've already had on the Xbox 360 for 6 years. Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking about, obviously, the controller thing and the streaming. Obviously, that's all new. But when it came, they said the social hub, and you can now do party chat. And I thought, yeah, that's good, because they didn't have that. But I've already had it for 6 years on the Xbox, so it didn't really wow me.
No, I totally agree with you. Well, like, what was the first thing they showed off? They showed off the DualShock 4 controller. Like, that was the name of the controller, right? Yeah. And, okay, it has a touchpad on it. That's cool in a way. You know, the Vita has a touchpad, you know, or at least 2 of them. So, like, yeah, that's kind of cool, I guess. But, like, is it really needed? Maybe for some games, I'm not sure. But the way they just showed off the screen, first thing, touchpad was the first thing, and then they said it has a headphone jack. And when they said headphone jack, I was like, really? A headphone jack?
Yeah,
really?
Me too.
Welcome to 2013, a headphone jack. Holy crap.
Yeah, I know.
I was laughing my ass. And then the second thing they showed off for the controller was the sensor bar. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really? The Wii U has a sensor bar. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was just laughing my ass off of this controller. Yeah. And I was just like, oh my god. But then the third thing they showed off was, yes, the share button, the weight thing. And I agree with you, Joe. That is kind of cool. Like, you can upload, I assume, to YouTube or wherever you want, you know, upload gameplay, you know, anywhere. I think that is cool for people who do that a lot. That is cool, but
I really do as well. I mean, I'll give you an example. Tom was actually thinking of getting a PVR just to do that. So, I mean, I'm not going to go out there and say Xbox is going to have it too, but there are very, very big rumors that Microsoft have already said that they're going to have this. I think it was common knowledge a few months back that they said they was going to have this anyway. So I'm assuming they will. But like, it's a very cool idea, and I think it's going to work really, really well. I think it's really going to take off. So that part of it, brilliant. And like I say, you know, they've now kind of nailed the online, which is brilliant, because that was the only really issue I had with PlayStation 3. You know, I just wanted a good online experience, and I never got that from them. So brilliant. But I couldn't help but, I mean, I was watching it with my 16-year-old niece at the time, and we both just turned to each other and we was like, but we've already got that on Xbox. You know, we've got the Xbox, you know, the dashboard, which is basically the hub. You know, I turn on my Xbox and, you know, I see my friends, they're right there, they're playing Call of Duty, bam, I'm in their game straight away. It's as simple as that, which is really brilliant, because they said there's going to be no more waiting time. So if you want to jump into a game with your friend, boom, you're in. Again.
Yeah, that is cool.
Again, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I can't knock them for that. I'm really, really good. Short, you know, the short story is, will I be buying one day one? No.
Oh, hell no. I'm with you. Yeah, hell no. I'm not interested in PlayStation 4. But like I was saying, like, for me, it's like, it's kind of a bitch to, like, hook up my PS3 to my capture card to actually get gameplay footage. So the fact that you can upload gameplay from your actual games to, I guess, again, YouTube, maybe, whatever, that is cool. So like, it's a less hassle for me to, get that with the but you mentioned it earlier, the ability to take over someone else's game.
Yeah.
Now, in theory, that's cool because like the way I see this whole feature is like, okay, two friends, like little 10-year-old Cliva and little 9-year-old Cliva's brother sitting in front of the TV. Oh, this is too hard. Can you do it? And you pass the controller. Then maybe my little brother does it. He's better than me, and he beats it, and then he hands it back. So I can understand that feature. You're passing the controller to another person. You're not in the same room, but you're still passing the controller to another person. So I kind of like that. It kind of gives like a whole nostalgic thing to me.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm sorry. Let me continue.
Yeah.
This is where I see the downfall, or how this thing will kind of be a little cheating in a way, is Techno. You play Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Correct. I play Street Fighter. Call of Duty. Well, I can't say Halo, but like fighters and first-person shooters, I see this is the downfall. I was like, oh, I'm getting my ass kicked. I'm a total noob, blah, blah, blah. Techno takes my controller, and plays for me.
Mm.
Do you
I wonder if there will be some sort of function put in place for stuff like that, because we was actually talking about this today. Because I think, I forget who spoke about it, but you imagine I'm playing, I don't know, Ni no Kuni, and I'm on the last boss. And I think, shit, I can't beat this last boss. So I'm talking to you, we're in party chat, I go, Cliva, take over for me. I just can't beat it. You take over. Theoretically, I could just leave my console on for 6 or 7 hours, and you could just play the game. Now, I could have given you the controller right at the beginning of the game. Now, does this mean that theoretically you could play the whole game?
See,
I don't think they will.
I
don't think they will. I think that there's got to be some sort of rules in place where they're not going to say, right, from start to finish you can play a campaign of Call of Duty or whatever. I think they'll probably have a time limit. They'll probably give you like a 15-minute time limit, and then you get kicked off. That's how I think it would probably work. But if it doesn't, then that's a major flaw, because you don't really need to buy a game. You could just basically jump online with your mate. If they're thinking to themselves, do I want to buy this game? You can say, chuck my game in, dude. Go and play it yourself. See whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I see it great for demo purposes. Like you have okay, we'll just use Ni no Kuni for example. You have Ni no Kuni and I don't. It's like I want to try Ni no Kuni, so you let me play, a couple battles for like 15 minutes. I like it, cool, I go buy the game. But what I was talking about is Techno and I are fighting in Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat, and Techno's kicking my ass, right? In a ranked online match, right? Oh shit, what the fuck? Joe, take over for me. You take over my controller under my name using, I don't know, whatever character you want. Now, Techno doesn't know that you gain control of my character. Techno has no idea, right? All of a sudden, I start fighting differently. I start doing different moves. I maybe select a different character. So it totally throws Techno off his game because he learned how I fight. But now he's fighting you under my name.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with like Call of Duty. Techno and I play Call of Duty. Maybe I camp in a certain area, but I'm still getting my ass kicked. Joe, take over. Now, you're not a camper. You're like this run and gun, and you just bulldoze Techno down, just shoot him in the face, and totally throw Techno off his game because you switch strategies. This is where I think the whole thing is going to be the downfall of this, because you know what I'm saying? It's totally unfair.
I think you might not be able to do it online.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I do. I think it might just be single-player games. I don't, like you say, everything you just said there, if you're online, say you're playing Street Fighter, I just don't see that working at all. Because like
Yeah,
you say, there can be so many flaws with it. So
They got to set some rules and boundaries, like, you know, you can't do ranked matches, like, but they didn't mention any of that, and that was the first thing I thought of. I'm like, well, what if I'm playing Street Fighter? So maybe like 15-minute time frame, or you can't do ranked matches, or you can't do online games, which is weird because, you know, the thing has to be online or something like, I don't know. Like I said, I see the downfall in it, but I see the cool features of it, mainly like nostalgia reasons for it. But
I think they'll probably iron it out before it's released. And like I say, there's going to be some rules put in place. I don't think it's going to be as cut and dry as that. Oh, here you go, take the controller and play as much of the game as you want. They're not that stupid. Do you know what I mean? They know people are going to exploit that if that is the case. So there's going to be some rules.
Yeah. Techno, what do you think?
I think on that whole thing, I think they're gonna let the companies that make the games decide what they want to put in.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like Street Fighter, they're not... I bet you they won't have that function in that game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I can't see that either, to be honest.
But what do you think about like the touchpad or the headphone jack or something like that, Techno?
I think the headphone jack's pretty neat. Because I've always wanted to,
talk to people.
Well, not just that. Just like, say like someone in my house is sleeping, and I could just put in that headphone jack and listen to whatever's on the, on the game.
That still amazes me that the PS3 never had that.
Yeah, like I got the Bluetooth wireless head thingy though, the earpiece. Never use it.
Yeah, I got given it me actually. A friend of mine gave it me. I've never. I think I used it once. When I was talking to Holly, Doggy My Lens, and we ended up just putting Skype on instead.
Yeah, it was like $50 too, and like I used it. I was playing with my friend, Little Big Planet 2, and it was just like I used it once. I was like, this is stupid. I still have it. It's on my shelf right now. I'm looking at it. And
I mean, it just don't make any sense, really. I mean, fair enough they didn't have the party chat, but throw that out the window. Like what Techno just said, surely, I mean, there's been a few times I've been playing Ni no Kuni downstairs, and I've thought, shit, I should turn the sound down, really, and put the headphones on. And then I've thought to myself, well, fuck, I've got to go and plug it into the back of the telly. You know, I've got to actually put the headphones in the back of the telly and not put it into the, the controller.
Well, there is a thing. There is like a headset made for the PS3 that you hook up USB to the PS3, and it goes, you can have the sound go through the headset and not the TV, and it has,
well, I guess it's going to be just a lot more easier now, isn't it, for PS, for PlayStation fans at the end of the day. I'm not the biggest PlayStation fan, but I'm appreciative that as a company, they've took note and gone, this is what you want, we're giving it you. And they have, really. I mean, Techno, you're probably the best person to ask because you're mainly PS3, aren't you? So, I mean, what did you want from them? Are you happy with them? Because for me, it doesn't really matter. I'm probably going to go Xbox, to be honest. But for you, was you happy?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, yeah, I know no backwards compatibility. I don't really, I have a PS3. I don't really care.
It's not a big deal, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Xbox is going the same way anyway. That's not going to be backwards compatible as well, so that's not really a big deal.
Yeah.
So, now, did they mention, like, cross-game chat? Like, if I'm playing Little Big Planet and Techno's playing Street Fighter, could we talk to each other?
I think that's what they meant by party chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what they meant. I mean, they must have, because they emphasised on it so much. I mean, if they was just going to do the same thing as they did on PlayStation 3, everyone would have just totally dogged on that. So yeah, I think that's what they mean by that.
I wasn't sure because they were really stressing that share button and the ability to upload stuff, which I said is great. But I'm like, okay, you can stop mentioning that now. Thank you.
Yeah.
They really like, yo, you could share this, you could share that, you
Yeah.
could share that. I'm like, okay, I get it, we get it. But
yeah. I mean, let's talk about a few of the. I mean, I don't know all the games that was announced. To be honest, that was the bit where I kind of
I got a list.
Fall asleep.
Yeah,
I got a list
too.
I got a list. Okay.
I've got a few. I've got a Infamous Second Son.
Oh my God! Yes.
Yeah, and to be honest, out of all of them, that's probably the only one that interests me. Because one, it's an exclusive, which is what I wanted. I mean, I know they wasn't going to announce a shit ton of games. It was basically to announce the PlayStation 4. I get that. Loads of people on Facebook was going, oh, calm down, you know, they've only just announced it. It'll all be at E3. I know that. But I guess I just wanted to sit there and see a game that I wanted and not see all these fucking shooters, which is basically all I saw.
Well, I looked at my clock at the time they showed the first game. Skip the whole what's the game, Knack. Knack was the first game they showed off. But if you totally dismiss that one, the first gameplay they showed off was 45 minutes into the conference. That's way too late to show off gameplay of anything. But again, they did show off Knack for like what 10 minutes. They're like, what do you think of Knack?
Is that's the like little funny robot thing?
That's a little funny, the little funny robot that looks like a Pixar movie.
And is that an exclusive?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's cool. I don't know. Did it need to be shown off there? Probably not. Just it looked cool. That's pretty much all I can say. It's not really my sort of thing, but you know,
it looked pretty, but I didn't. There was some gameplay, but not much to like judge it on. So I don't know. I'm just gonna take it as a typical platformer. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought about it, to be honest. But yeah, the game part of it was the most disappointing for me because that's what I was holding out for. I mean, like I said, I was quite blown away by the actual, you know, what it was gonna do, you know, social wise. But then I thought, right, okay, here we go. This is what I've been waiting for, and then I get Infamous Second Son, which, again, good. I got Watch Dogs, which is coming to all consoles anyway. That's not an exclusive. PC. And you've got Destiny, which is, again, coming to 360. You know, these games they're brilliant, looked fantastic, don't get me wrong. Looked gorgeous. But nothing to wow me because I've known about these games for a while and they're coming to multiple platforms, so...
No, I totally agree with you. The Destiny game, that looks really beautiful, and if that was like a PS4 exclusive, that would pretty much be a system seller for me. But it's going to be on the Xbox. I'll get it on the Xbox.
Yeah.
I'll get it on the Xbox, you know?
Yeah.
But Infamous Second Son, I really want this game, but not because it's on the PS4, because I'm a fan of Infamous. Like, if Infamous was on the PlayStation... if Infamous was on the Xbox 360 or even the Wii U, I would get it on that. You know, like... Because, like, I'm more interested in the franchise than I am it being on the PlayStation 4. It looks great, though.
I don't think it's a system seller, is it?
No.
Yeah, I mean,
Infamous,
like,
no.
it's a good game, and I think people who like Infamous... I mean, I played number one, I loved it, but not enough for me to go out and buy the console.
Techno, what do you think? You love Infamous way more than I do.
Oh, man. I'm going to get some hate from this.
Oh, shit! He's going to hate it!
No. I'm buying the PS4 just for that game.
So it's a system seller for you?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome.
Because I love Infamous and just having the story continue.
I can see that. If you're a big fan of the franchise, you know, why not?
Yeah, that's cool. It's gonna sell you the system. That's great.
Yeah.
For me,
that's what I wanted. I wanted to sit there and say, "Where's my game?"
Yeah, like, well, let's see, what was the next game they showed off? The Witness?
Witness.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wasn't that... Is that the one where you control the thing? Or am I getting that confused with Watch
I don't
Dogs?
know, the only thing, no, The Witness was the car game.
What
Was
car?
it?
No.
No, the car game was called
Drive
Club.
Club. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, well, what was
Oh god, dude, I've just got to say this. Sorry to interrupt, but that guy was so annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I've never seen somebody so enthusiastic about cars. He was like, you can touch the car, and then you can get in the car,
You can
and
get
then
out of
and
the
then,
car.
and then you put the seatbelt on, and then you touch the gear stick, and he's like, he was literally having sex with this car.
The fibers of the seat.
Oh
They
my God.
move.
I just thought it was hilarious. Bear in mind, I was sat watching this at like 12 o'clock with my 16-year-old niece. We was cringing. We was like, seriously, this dude loves this game.
I don't know, man. That was a Drive Club. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, and by the way, that's like the shittest title ever for a driving game, Drive Club. They could have picked
Well,
that.
it's about, it's a team-based racer.
Yeah, I kind of like the name.
Then call it team-based racing. Sounds better than Drive Club. I just thought it was kind of a sour name.
Nah, I think Drive Club is actually a good name for it. But
Really?
no, yeah, I really do, because it's like, it's just like what Techno said. You're with your friends. It's 3-on-3. You have a club. You have a gang. You have, a posse. It makes sense. But
Yeah,
I
it
don't
looked
know.
a cool game, to be fair. It did look quite cool.
The game itself, it looks beautiful. It really does. But me, I'm not a car guy, so like I don't think I really appreciate cars as much as that guy did.
As much as that guy.
But it looks cool. But really, they only showed about like 10 seconds of gameplay, like of actual gameplay. Most of it was just like, here's the seat, here's the car handle, here's the steering. I'm like, okay, are you just gonna like molest the car, or are you gonna drive the car? It's just like
Put a thing in the damn tailpipe.
oh my god. I don't know, like it looks beautiful though. It really does, and like I know people who love car racing games is gonna appreciate it, but they didn't show any gameplay. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, car enthusiasts are gonna go ape over this, which is fair enough.
Yeah, it's great for them, but it just didn't excite me. But I don't know. But what the hell was the Witness? I have Witness down.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I'm getting confused with that and Watch Dogs. Which is the one where you control everything from your handheld device?
That's Watch Dogs.
Is that Watch Dogs? Right, okay. Yeah. So I can't remember the Witness.
The only thing I have down for Witness is looks cool. That's the only thing I have written down for Witness. And it's going to kill...
It's an exploration puzzle game.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that's kind of like Myst.
It's the first person.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it now, yeah.
Okay, yes, that did look cool, dude. Like, and I just said it reminds me of Myst.
Yeah, it does. It does, actually, yeah.
Oh, that does look cool. If I get a PS4, that would probably be one I want to get. Because that did look cool, so...
I can't remember what other games there were. What was there? Obviously, there was Watch Dogs.
We'll just go. I got a whole list here. Okay, the next one, it was Killzone Shadowfall.
It didn't impress. I mean, it looked cool,
yeah,
and it looked a lot better than the other two, because most of the time, it was all, like, brown.
Well,
but in what we saw, is there was, like a rainbow of colors, like blues and yellows, and it looks a lot better than the last 3 or I don't remember how many Killzones there are.
I've never played a Killzone game in my life, so I can't judge it how good or bad the series is. But what I have written down here, it says could run on PlayStation 3. Like, the graphics didn't look any better. Like, the car game, the Drive Club, that looked more impressive to me than Killzone did. Killzone just looked like it would be a PS3 game.
Mm.
So like it didn't really, to me, I just take it as a typical first-person shooter. But
Yeah, I don't really know anything about these sort of games. To me, they all look the same, but I'm sure there's some Killzone enthusiasts out there that thought it was absolutely epic, you know, and thought, oh man, it looks awesome, so good for them. But yeah, it didn't really do anything for me.
okay, let's see. The next thing I got here is the 3D sculpting program.
What's that?
I don't know. He was like sculpting like
A tree.
like a
And,
tree or monsters, and then
Oh, with the move?
yeah,
with the move. Yes.
Oh, right, yeah, okay. Yeah, totally not bothered about that. I don't even know why they had to bring the move into the actual show, to be honest.
Yeah. My opinion on that is like it looks cool, but I'm not gonna get it.
No, I think that's a lot of people's opinions. You know, it looked cool, but really, are you really going to go out and buy that?
No, it like I don't know. It like I like the little demonstration they did with the two. They had like two characters kind of like dancing or something with a guitar in the middle, and that was kind of cool. But am I gonna sit there and do that? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
So.
It also looked like he was drawing a penis. It did. When he started drawing that tree, we was like, is that a penis? That's just me and my dirty mind.
Let's see. Techno, thoughts on the 3D sculpting thing?
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be into the whole sculpting thing, but some people maybe, you know, like artists. Like I have a cousin that's a lot younger than me that's like really good at drawing, and she might, you know, if she gets a PS4, she might like that.
I can see this actually really taking off for presentations and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, like in schools or universities or anything like that, you know, like say for art galleries or anything like that. I think that would really, really take off. That's really, really cool for that. But actually sitting at home and doing it, well, it's not for me. Maybe for kids, maybe.
Well, going to what Techno said for artists, like I like I said before, I played with a friend with on Little Big Planet, and this friend of mine, he does amazing like games that you can create shit like Little Big Planet, Minecraft. He just goes nuts, and he makes the most beautiful worlds in Minecraft. He puts them on Facebook, and I'm just like, is that the fucking Batcave? He's like, hell yeah. And like, you know, like Little Big Planet, he made this cool Super Metroid level, and I'm just like, holy shit. Now, people like that, people like my friend, this is probably going to be for them, because they could just go totally nuts and make amazing things. So, it is cool for them, but to me, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else was there?
Going down the list, Deep Down.
I can't remember that one.
Okay, this one I have, if what they showed off was real time, it looked damn impressive.
Yeah, but I doubt you that it was.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, we don't know.
Because, you know, they put that little thing there, you know, where it looked like he was switching weapons. But it's pretty much what Gearbox does. And they try to, you know, impress you with, you know, like, that isn't real time. But it looks so good, but it turns out to be, you know, lies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one now. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks amazing, but like I said, if it's real time, then that's wicked impressive. If it's not real time, then I don't know if I'll be interested in it, because, you know, they could be selling me on a lie, just like Techno said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, the next one I got is Watch Dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Which has just been announced for Wii U, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How mad's that?
Okay, well, the game looks good. I'm totally not interested in Watch Dogs. The concept seems cool, but I don't think I'm gonna get that game. You two seem gaga over it, so.
It's not for me personally, but what I've seen of it, it looks damn impressive. And I know my partner Tom, he's all over that game, and so are his friends. They're getting that day one. I think they saw it last year at E3, and I think that was like the only game that made them sit up and pay attention. So I know they're damn, impressed by it.
Yeah. Techno, what do you think about Watchdog?
I'm buying it on PC.
Okay, there goes the PS4 then. Okay. That's funny.
Well, if it comes out, well, okay. If it like has problems on the PS4 and it comes out like when the PS4 is announced or is out, but like the game doesn't come out till the PS4 is, out, and the PC version has problems, or, PS4 has problems, I'll get on either one.
Yeah, well, it's been announced for PS3, Xbox 360, plus both new gen consoles, plus Wii U and PC. So you got a hell of a different console, to pick from when you want to play this. I'm really, really shocked that it was confirmed for Wii U. I really am. Not in a bad way, in a good way. I think it's a good thing for the console to bring something like that over. I think it'll work quite well with the touchpad, to be honest.
It's good for Ubisoft because, the more systems it's on, the more money they make.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, the next one I got is Square Enix. Dude, this guy, this guy showed up, said we're working on a Final Fantasy game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Walked off. Like I think I was watching the All Gen Gamers stream the conference, and like Pete Dorr said exactly. He's like troll, like troll. Like what the fuck? Like as soon as Square Enix hit the screen, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be the game. This is the game that's gonna sell the system to me.
Yeah. I said the exact same thing. I said, this is it. They're going to bring out a game that's going to make me go, yep, I'm buying that day one. No way.
Now, I was like, but yeah, this guy walked on and said, we're working on a Final Fantasy game.
We got two words for you. We're working on a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, and he walks off. I'm just like, okay, well, what's the game? Is it Final Fantasy 15? Is it Final Fantasy Versus 13? Or is it a remake of Final Fantasy 7? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Which makes me laugh because really, it probably isn't going to, whatever game they're working on Final Fantasy, it probably isn't just going to come to PS4. The majority of Final Fantasy games now come, Xbox and PS3. So it probably will be released for all of them. Whatever they're making, unless they do make an exclusive, which I guess would be cool. I mean, I'd love a Final Fantasy 7. I've never played it, and I tried to play it on the original PlayStation 1, and I just couldn't. So for me, if they brought that out in HD, I would lap that up.
Final Fantasy 7 has not aged well. Like, I actually tried to go back and play Final Fantasy 7, and it doesn't
I couldn't play it. Well. I got like an hour into it, and I was just like, oh. I'm not saying it's a bad game, obviously.
No, it's not.
Obviously one of the best, and I don't doubt that.
If they did a remake of Final Fantasy 7 for the PlayStation 4, that might be a system seller.
It wouldn't be a system seller for me. It really wouldn't. It would be part... I've always said I want 5 games on a console to make me buy one. I mean, someone said to me, oh, Ni no Kuni then, it's worth buying a PS3 for. As much as I love that game, and it's like probably one of my favourite games, I would never tell somebody to go out and buy a system just for one game. That's why I don't own a Wii U. I want at least 5 games that I want on a system. No one game will sell me.
Well, the problem with that is they didn't show 5 games I wanted. So this is what I'm interested in so far. If they make a Final Fantasy 7 remake for the PlayStation 4, that's game 1. Infamous Second Son, that's game 2. Destiny, even though it's going to be on the Xbox system, I'll get it on the PlayStation 4. So that's 3. So there's already 3 games that I would be interested for the PlayStation 4. When E3 comes along, I'm pretty sure there'll be at least 2 more. So there would be the 5 games right there.
Yeah.
So, but I don't know.
Yeah, I want 5 games for it. I can't see like I've got high hopes for E3, but I think I've got to make a decision this next gen, which one I'm going for, because as much as we own all the consoles now, it gets a little bit too much, and I just want one console next generation, and I've got to make a choice. Do I want to go Xbox or PS3? And even though I haven't seen the new Xbox, I'm edging towards that more, just mainly because I've got a shitload of download content on there, and I know the Xbox Lives, is going to be on there as well. So, and I don't want to lose all my games. So
That's
probably going to sell it for me.
About the PS4. Not being able to transfer game saves.
Can't you?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know about that though. That seems like a bad move.
That is a bad move. That would piss me off. I haven't got anything downloaded on PS3, so that wouldn't bother me. But if the Xbox
I have a
did
few
that,
things. I have a few things. But,
I usually buy all the arcade titles on Xbox Live. Just because a lot of them are online and I play online with them. But yeah, I'd be super pissed if I couldn't transfer my saves.
yeah. All right. Well, the last 2 games I got written down here, as I already mentioned, Destiny. That looks awesome. Like, it really does. But as I already mentioned before, it's going to be on the Xbox. I'd rather get it on the Xbox. So, Techno, what do you think about Destiny?
It really, to me, in my opinion, it's pretty much just an upgraded Halo. Aliens come down to Earth and, we gotta fight them off. It's like Bungie doesn't know how to think of something new.
And they've said it's going to span over 10 years, isn't it? They're going to have 3 games in the series or 4?
Well, Halo did that too already,
yeah.
So that's not really surprising.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I said,
unless it, doesn't do well, which I think it will. Maybe.
Well, yeah,
but
Bungie's behind it, so.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I said, I'll get it on the Xbox. Yeah, but it looks good.
Yeah.
But the last game I got here, Techno, you probably have a lot of opinions about this, is Diablo 3.
My God, they're dumb as shit. It's not Sony's fault. It's Blizzard. Blizzard is dumb. No one likes Diablo 3. No one that I know of. And, yeah, you can, there's no split screen or nothing. It's like you're playing with your buddies on the couch. But, but it's like how many, 2 years ago? A year ago?
Diablo, I would say 1.5 to 2 years, yeah.
Yeah, it's and, with the whole auction house where you can buy all this good shit, and then...
Now, well, that's the thing. Are they going to have the real money auction houses for the PlayStation? Because it's coming to the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
Is it going to have, real-world money auction houses?
Probably.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Because, I read a thing where it says it's, gonna have all the updates that the PC version has, and so it'll be up to date, and so, I ain't getting it, because, I already have it on PC, and I don't like it, so...
Well, that's everything I have written down. Are we forgetting anything?
You can download games in the background while you're playing a game.
That really doesn't interest me.
Yeah. I know they said they're getting rid of all the downloads now, which again is a good thing. That can only be a good thing for PlayStation in my eyes. The download thing really does annoy me, but anything that stops those downloads, so yeah. but downloading them in the background. It says you can literally just press download and start playing the game like within like
Yeah,
1
yeah.
to 2 bits that it's downloaded, which I don't know. It's cool. Yeah, it's a good feature, I suppose. Oh, and the other one is apparently they're going to have eventually, they said, and they stressed this word, eventually. So don't, expect to see this anytime soon. They're going to have all the games from PS1 and PS2 to be able to be streamed. You're going to be able to get them all. So
That's kind of cool, though.
it's cool, but I think you're going to be waiting a long time to see this. I think they're going to drip it out like they did with the PS Vita. We got told pretty much on day one, hey, you're going to be able to play PS1 games on the PS Vita. We've only just had that in the last few months. And even now, there's only a very, very few titles available on it. So I think it will be cool if they've got it within I don't know, say within the first year or so, but I doubt that. I really do doubt that. I think you're going to be waiting a long time to get those.
Well, you think about it, it's just like the Nintendo Eshop. They're probably going to release, I don't know, we'll just say 5 games a week when they start the thing. But how many games are on the PlayStation 1, 2? You got at least over maybe 2,000 games. So if you're waiting for a certain game, Dark Cloud. I want Dark Cloud for the PlayStation 2. When is that going to be released? I might be waiting forever for that one game.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
And what about the ones you've already purchased?
Yeah, I actually, going back to Final Fantasy VII, I did download that on my PlayStation 3.
So will you be able to play that day one on your PlayStation 4?
No.
That's stupid.
You have to rebot.
Yeah, I'll just play it. Actually, I'll just go back and actually play it on my PlayStation 1.
See, that's going to piss a lot of people off. It really is.
It's cool, but then it's really not needed. I have mixed feelings on it.
It's needed if they can do it. But I think they're being very ambitious on that. I've watched a few videos after the conference, and that was quite a topic that people kept, hanging on to. They said it sounds brilliant to have the whole PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, and PlayStation 3 all available at your fingertips. But then what about, like you say, the people that downloaded the PlayStation 1 games and the PlayStation 2 games? Why shouldn't they be able to play them day one? It should just live in the cloud, surely. I mean, when I get my new Xbox, whatever it's called, 720, I think you'll be able to play that on Xbox Live straight away. I can't see why you wouldn't be able to. I really don't.
I don't know. Well, here's my final opinion on this, is if they can do it better than what Nintendo does with their eShop, then it'll work. If they can't...
Anyone can do that better.
Really? I think Nintendo does a great eShop thing.
I think Nintendo do a shit eShop on the Wii. Don't even get me started on that. eShop on the 3DS is good.
I'm talking about the 3DS.
Yeah, 3DS is good. It's there. It's getting better. There's still not a lot on there that I want. There really isn't. I don't think they do enough updates. I don't think there's enough games on it. People keep going on about all these, little indie titles, but I'm not interested. I've got an iPad where I can buy them for 69p off these games.
Well, that's another thing. If PlayStation can beat the iPad, then it'll work.
Yeah.
It has competition. So.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
But.
So yeah, is that everything? I can't remember whether we've missed anything.
You can hook up the Vita and play with the Vita.
We didn't even mention the Vita.
Well, they started off with the Vita at the beginning, didn't they? And said...
Did they?
I didn't get to see
Yeah, they said something something along the lines of, watch E3 or something. We've got, still supporting the Vita or something along those lines. They did mention it.
That is not mentioning it. If you're telling me to go watch E3 in the future, that is not mentioning it. That's saying go watch E3.
Mm-hmm.
No, but no price drop, no games. like no, not even like a new bundle, new color, no nothing. They didn't mention Vita once, except for hook it up with your PlayStation 4.
Which we already thought you was good. When I first, when we was going to get the Vita when on release, that was one of the big things that they said you would eventually be able to do, would be to be able to hook up and play your PS3 games on your Vita. That was one of the big things that enticed me to buy one. Now, I know it wasn't going to be available on release, and I kind of know it wasn't going to be available within the first year, but we're now in the second year, and I think is there any games you can play on it yet? There isn't, is there?
Cross-platform?
There's cross-platform with Wipeout. That's cross-platform.
And
one.
PlayStation All-Stars.
Yeah.
What
And I think the
Mortal Kombat?
Marvel one.
Mortal Kombat 2, yep.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry, Mortal Kombat 2. But that's cross-platform. I don't care about that. I'm talking about actually playing the PS3 games on the Vita. They really, they did say that. They did say it was coming, and we're still waiting. So for them to say it again, it just makes me go, yeah, whatever. God knows when we'll see that.
I don't know. But, yeah, like I said, they didn't really show anything with the Vita. Not that anything that mattered to me, anyway.
I did think they would have done a price drop, because I know Japan's just had one, haven't they?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought the whole thing was going to be, is the Vita.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But, I don't know. Final thoughts on the press conference.
It was all right. It was all right. I'm happy for the PlayStation users. The PlayStation fans have finally got a good online service coming. But for me, it didn't really float my boat. That's my final thoughts.
Techno?
Like I said before, it's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Me, I like I said before, I thought it was boring. I nodded off like at least 3 times watching it, and the only games I'm interested in is Infamous and Destiny, which is I'm gonna get on the Xbox. So I don't know. It didn't impress.
So has anybody been listening to any other news apart from this?
I have some news actually. Yeah. Let's see, I got 2 here. The first one, actually, I'm going to say the not-so-negative one first. Zelda Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages are coming to the 3DS Virtual Console outside of Japan eventually.
Fuck, you've just totally stole my news story.
Dun.
I'm sorry, but on February 20th, Nintendo announced that the Game Boy favorites, Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Ages, are coming to the 3DS Virtual Console in Japan. Now, on February 21st, on the Wii U social network, the Miiverse, Zelda designers confirmed that it's going to be ported to other regions eventually. That's the key word, eventually. Yeah. So if you guys have like a huge urge to play these games, now I've never played these games. I own them.
Oh God. Oh yes. It's you need to play them.
Well, if they're going to be on the 3DS, I'll just wait till they're on the 3DS. Because like I like having all my games in one system, so I'll get, if they're coming to the 3DS for North America, I'll get them. That's 2 games right there that I guaranteed purchase. So, but keyword is eventually.
I think I might download them actually. I don't do downloading when it comes to Nintendo, to be honest, because system transferring, basically on the 3DS you have 5, right? Is that right? I'm correct on that.
I think, yep, it's 5.
Yeah, you've got 5. I'm on my last one.
Really?
Yeah, because one system broke, then I had to get another system because I gave mine to my niece for her birthday, then the XL came out, blah, blah, blah. I'm on my last one. So basically, I don't know how this works. This is why Nintendo confused me. Basically, if I've got games on the eShop, when I get a new system, say for whatever, I can't transfer my stuff, which is fine. I'll just buy a new system and I'll start all over again. But those games I've downloaded, how do I get them on the new system?
Well, that would be the system transfer, but
you
yeah,
can't. You've got 5.
Yeah, they limit it to 5. So
Yeah, which is balls stupid. Absolutely stupid.
the only thing I'm gonna say about that is maybe they didn't think someone would need 5.
Well, they should, because Nintendo being Nintendo, bring out a different fucking console every day of the week.
Yeah, I see your point. I really do.
They really do. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know I'm a big Nintendo fan. But when it comes to them bringing out the 3DS, different colours, I mean, I'm a sucker for that shit, dude. And a lot of other people are. You know, when the 3DS first came out, you had blue and black. A lot of people were waiting for other colours, but someone like myself went, fuck it, I'll just go out and buy the blue one. Then they brought out the white one. Then they brought out the XL. And I shit you not, I guarantee within the next 2 years we're going to see another redesign of this console.
Probably. You're probably.
So I don't know how
right.
Nintendo can think to themselves, not one person is not going to have 5 transfers. It's so easy because one, your system, could break. It's very, you could break it and then you might want to sell it, get an XL. That's, 2 gone. What happens again if you want to upgrade to another one? That's 3 gone. It's just stupid, really stupid. So this is why I refrain from buying anything off the eShop. Because to me, it just doesn't work well. It really doesn't. And it never did on the Wii either. I think I have 1 downloadable title for the Wii. I mean, if I got a new Wii tomorrow, how do I transfer that game onto my new Wii? I don't understand why they don't have a proper login system like the PS3 does and the Xbox does. So you log in, say my Xbox broke tomorrow, I got to go out and buy a new one. I log in and I download my games that I've brought because it's tied to my account. Why can't Nintendo do this? Please someone correct me if I'm talking out my arse.
No, you're totally right. You're totally right.
From what I understand, you can't. You get told to, and the thing is, when you go onto your Club Nintendo account, it's blatantly all there, all the games that you've purchased. It tells you all your history. I've got my history from like 5 years ago, all the games I've purchased. So we have an account with Nintendo, and you log into your Club Nintendo account, don't you, on your 3DS when you first set it up? So you log in with that. I don't understand, like, when you go into your account on the 3DS eShop, it does give you the titles that you've downloaded, granted. So if I did, if it was corrupt or I did delete it by mistake, I'm guessing I could go in and download them again. Again, I'm not sure. But how do I get those games if I buy a new system? That's my point.
No, I see what you're saying, but like, I don't know, from my 3DS, I've never done a system transfer. Like, I still have my original system. So I'm not bashing whatever you're saying, because whatever you said is totally true and right. But I don't know. Some people buy one system and stick with one system, and I'm one of them.
Yeah, but okay, say your system broke tomorrow and you can't do a system transfer. It just breaks. You drop it in the water, whatever. So you can't system transfer it. How do you get the games that you've downloaded on your eShop?
Okay, see, if that happened, then yes, I would be just as mad as you are now. No, like, I'm not trying to make fun of you in any single way.
Oh, no, you're not.
But yeah, I totally agree. If like I have my 3DS right here in my hand, I could easily snap the top screen off the bottom screen. I could drop it in the toilet. Yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. If it does not have the ability to do a sister transfer to another 3DS, yes, I would be royally apeshit and pissed to the point where I would probably launch my 3DS through the fucking wall.
Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, if they can't do this system transfer thing for whatever reason, I don't know why they can't, but if they can't, why don't they allow you to transfer everything to the SD card? And then all you got to do when you get a new system is put the SD card in.
They don't do that?
No. What happens is your SD card is basically your memory.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
It saves your game save, but not the actual game. No, well, the thing I see, the way they did is they don't want, like, I'll just use the Wii for example. They have an SD card in that. You could put an SD card in that. I could buy, I don't know, Comic Zone or Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Put it on my SD card. I can go to my friend's house, give him the game, and just, like, I could copy the game to his system. Now I have the game on my system, the SD card, and my friend's system. So
Can you? I didn't know you could do that.
No. I'm saying you can't do that.
Oh, you can't do that, right? Okay.
Oh, but you can.
Oh, what do you mean they can?
Oh, they can with the Wii. I've done it.
You bought in a game, put it on an SD card, and put it on your friend's Wii to keep?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, legally?
Maybe not legally.
Okay, see, that's my point. See, like, if I buy Ocarina of Time on my system, put in an SD card, I cannot go to my friend's house, copy the game to his Wii, and then go home. So, and leaving my friend with a copy of Ocarina of Time on his system to play whenever he wants.
Yeah,
I can't.
But I understand why they don't do that. That makes perfect sense. It does make sense from, a marketing point of view that they can't do that. But again, I stress, why the hell don't they have a good login service?
No, I totally agree with
They've nailed the online on the 3DS. I think they've done brilliantly with it. There needs to be more games online, mind you, but so far, so good. They're doing really, really well. The eShop, brilliant. Good range of games. Not enough for me personally, but for the majority of people are very happy with it, like yourself. But more than anything, I want to be able to say, go to the eShop, see my name at the top, see MissRPGJo's just signed in. I don't want it like Xbox or anything like that. It doesn't need to be. But just see my name like I do on Club Nintendo. When I go onto their website, I see my name, I see my account, I see exactly what I've downloaded. So, I could phone up Nintendo tomorrow if my 3DS broke and said, hey, I've just brought a new system, it's broke. You can blatantly see that I've brought these games on the account. What are you going to do about it? And I'm basically going to be in shit street.
Yeah, they can't do anything for you. No, I totally agree with you. They should have something like that, like the PlayStation and the Xbox, where you sign in like a screen name, and then that the games are tied to that screen name and not the actual. Because if you trade in like a Wii to like GameStop or GameStation,
yeah,
and someone buys that Wii, they could re-download those games to that system because they're tied to that system.
I don't even, obviously, I don't know how the Wii U works. Does that work the same?
I would assume so.
When you download something, it's tied to one system. Am I being completely wrong here?
You're actually the opposite. You're completely right, because what I was saying is, like, my friend, she bought a used Wii. She doesn't make a lot of money, whatever, but she bought a used Wii. Now, she opened it. I hooked it up for her. I taught her how to use it. She had nothing on there. She had no games downloaded or, and I was showing her the virtual console. And it's like, look, you can get old Super Nintendo games, blah, blah. Now, I checked the recent purchases on that thing just to do it, just to see what would happen. And I noticed there was 5 games bought. Now, for her, I re-downloaded those games. And she now owns those 5 games. She didn't buy those games, but she now has them because they were tied to that system.
It's just stupid.
Well,
what are they thinking? It's just, I just don't get it. Just little niggly things like that just makes me just question Nintendo, because I just don't get it. And I'm sure I'll get Nintendo fanboys going, well, they can't do that because of this. Yes, they can, because other companies do it. And it works fine.
No,
and like I say, they've got the infrastructure already put in place. They've got it. It works. Like I say, it's online. I can see what I've brought. I can even see what I've brought on my 3DS. If I go into it, it'll say titles downloaded, and I can delete it and re-download it. But I can't do that if I buy a new system. Now, that's how I've always known it to be, and that's how it was when I tried to do it on another system. Before I did a system transfer, I tried to do this, and it didn't work until I did the system transfer, sorry. But if this has changed in any way, if anyone knows, if I'm talking complete bollocks, please leave a comment, because if this does work, that I'll be over the moon. Do you know what I mean? Because I could be completely wrong. As far as I'm aware, the last time I did a system transfer or, you know, tried to download them, I was unable to. And this was around about 3 or 4 months ago. So if you can do it, please let me know. Or there's a way around it. Because eventually I will buy another 3DS, because there is going to be another one. We know what Nintendo's like. There will be another one. It's only in the 2nd year of its life, and this console's probably going to last about another 5 years like the DS did.
Probably, yeah.
So you ain't going to just be sticking with a 3DS and the 3DS XL. There's going to be another revision. There'll probably be, you know, one with 2 analog sticks eventually. Maybe not anytime soon, but there will be. So, yeah, that's my little gripe.
Yeah, well, anyway, Legend of Zelda is coming to the 3DS.
Wow.
So, yeah, Legend of Zelda is coming to the 3DS eventually to outside Japan. So
I can't wait.
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to download these 2 games because I want them on my 3DS.
So, yeah, that's what sparked that argument off, because I want to download those. I've never played them.
Oh,
I really want to download them, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. Which is a shame, because I want to play them.
Yeah, if you guys have seen my top, I think I did top 5 Zelda games.
Yeah.
Ages is my number 1.
Oh, yeah, I did the video on YouTube, 24 games to play before you die. I put Ocarina, or I keep saying Ocarina, Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages on there for the Game Boy Color.
Yeah. And now, I've never played Seasons. Now, Seasons is more, like, action-based, and Ages is more, puzzle.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and then, see, this is what I really hope they do with these, is because once you beat both games, it gives you a code to unlock a 3rd quest. Now, I don't know how they're going to, I assume you just do it the same way. You beat both games and they give you a code.
Yeah.
But, I don't know how they're going to do that eventually. I think it would be cool if it's just like, you buy both games at the same time, and then when... Like, it's just one file, and then if you click on the game, it asks you what do you want to play, Ages or Sequence.
That would be, yeah, kind of like Ease 1 and 2.
Exactly. And then, you know, it keeps your record. Like, okay, I got 100% in Ages. Now it's 100. Now I'm going to do Seasons. Now when you get 100% in both, it says, you unlock the 3rd quest. So I really hope they do it that way, but I don't think they will.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I wish they would, you know, do that where you could buy it in a bundle, or if you just want to play Ages or just want to play Seasons, buy them separate.
Yeah, that would make sense too.
So, yeah.
Alright, well, the last news story I have is a very sad one. The game designer Kenji Eno, or Eno, it's E-N-O, has died at the age of 42. Kenji Eno, the musician, game designer, passed away on February 20th at the age of 42. He died of a heart failure induced by a high blood pressure. Now, if you guys don't know who this guy is, he is best known for the survival game D, Enemy Zero. Those were both on the PlayStation, Sega Saturn, and then his last game was D2 on the Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Now, he's also famous for his high scores, and he composed music for his own games as well as other game designers such as Sega Rally. Most recently, Eno worked on an ISO game called New Tonia, Newtonica, Newtonia. But yeah, he died at the age of 42, and I don't know. You know, besides creating game and writing music, Eno also founded his own game studio named Warp, creating unique video games by designing. You know, he did a lot. He's not, you know, super popular. He just did but he did a lot for the for gaming. So I just figured I'd announce that because I don't know. He has a cult following. His games have a cult following, but he's not super popular, or at least his games aren't really.
Yeah.
Techno, you're the drink. Did you play D2?
I've never played D2. I've played D1 or D. It's very weird. It doesn't. It's kind of can't really play it. It's kind of like Final Fantasy VII, where it looks pretty bad.
Yeah, the graphics aren't the greatest, but
Yeah.
I don't know. It's suspenseful.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So Kenji Eno. Yeah. Sorry, dude, you're dead.
Wow.
Well, not to be totally insecure, but like I don't know, or insincere. It sucks that you don't. People die all the time, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not a very good age to die, is it really?
Yeah.
No, dude, I'm like, well, I don't want to say my age, but like I'm at least 13 years away from that.
Yeah.
So.
But he's still young, very young to die.
Oh yeah. So.
Yeah. He used to be, one of those that didn't take shit. Like, whenever...
Oh, no. Yeah. I know.
I saw the whole story about him, like how D was going to be on PlayStation and something happened and he's like, you know what, fuck it. It's going to Sega Saturn now, exclusive.
Yeah, he didn't take crap from anybody.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but that's all the news stories I got, is those two. How about you guys?
Well, mine's completely gone, so we'll just go straight to Techno.
I'm sorry.
Well, Fire Emblem Awakening Lost Bloodlines DLC brings back another old character. Can any of you guess what character it is?
I have no. I've never played Fire Emblem games. So.
It's gonna be Marth. Yes. Yes.
He's in the game.
Oh. What the hell?
Have you done a download for that game, Cliva?
Well, I'll talk about in games we've been playing, but no, I have the actual cartridge. So, but I have downloaded 3 maps. And
I think you may have got it when you downloaded those. I think. From what I read, they gave you a free download, didn't they? And I think you got him in it. I don't know. It might be completely wrong.
Okay, well, yeah, well, I guess we could, yeah, because, I did buy the game, and they do have a free map. You could get a free map right now, but they have a bundle, too, where if you pay the $4, you get 2 maps, plus the free that you would have already gotten.
On this, it says, the bundle's $6.
That's for the gold bundle. There's 2 bundles.
Okay.
There's one bundle for $6. That's the gold map, or the golden campaign, and then there's a $4 one, which is called the Champions of Yore, and the Champions of Yore is has 1, 2, and 3, and 1 is the free one that you can get now, but I just went ahead and I bought the bundle, so I got all 3. So, but going back to your Marth thing, Marth is in the game, but he's not, or at least to me, he's not playable. So you might be talking about if he comes playable, maybe, right?
Yeah. I mean, it has a picture. It says Lost Bloodlines 1. Help Marth's force defeat Sigurd's or Sigurd's or whatever's army.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So you don't know if he's playable.
Yeah, it's I think the screenshot is like you where you can purchase. It's like it has a price for $3, blocks of
Yeah.
much. Yeah. So yeah, there you go. Marth is a badass. So my next news story. Legend of Grimrock 2 is official. I never played the first one, but I know Pete Dorr was a big fan of the first one. And if I'm not mistaken, it's like a roguelike, maybe?
I honestly have no idea, dude.
Yeah. Well, second one's, official now, so everyone who likes Legend of Grimrock, there you go. Number 2 is on its way. They don't, it doesn't say anything like when they're, releasing it. They probably just announced it, so, yeah. So, my last news story. BioShock Infinite Season Pass includes 3 DLC packs. Irrational Games announced a Season Pass for BioShock Infinite this morning, granting players or buyers access to 3 all-new upcoming DLC packs. We've spoken to the boys and girls in our labs, and they tell us that means there are at least 3 pieces of BioShock Infinite DLC on the way. The pass is priced at $19.99 on PS3 and PC, or 1,600 Microsoft points on 360. And Irrational says it provides $10 worth of savings, so the 3 DLC packs come in at an average of $10 each, or 800 Microsoft points. A season pass purchase also picks you up the early bird special pack, that's giving you a machine gun damage upgrade, a pistol damage upgrade, gold skin for both weapons, 5 infusion bottles, and 4 pieces of gear, all for free. So yeah.
It's kind of a lot.
Yeah. I don't know why you would want gold skin, since it's not gonna have, be multiplayer, but
I don't know.
But yeah, that's, BioShock. Yep, that's it.
Well, you guys know what time it is?
No.
It's time
It's
for
7:41.
Techno. I hate you. I really hate you. Don't tell me the time, but it's time for Cliva's My Little Trivia! Okay, this time I actually went back and did a Jeopardy style game.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
So I figured we'd do this one, and then we kind of decide what we like better. You want to do the truth or dare, or true or false, or the Jeopardy style. So I went back and did Jeopardy. Now you guys know how to play Jeopardy, correct? You have three. You have 3 categories. Each category is 3 questions.
Okay.
One worth 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, and then at the end, they have the bonus question, which you get to wager your points.
Oh my god, that sounds so
Yeah.
confusing.
Okay, I'll explain it. Okay, there's 3 categories. The 3 categories are: my mascot can beat up your mascot, dream, 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 just let me dream, and video game Easter egg hunt. Those are the 3 categories.
Okay.
Now each category has 3 questions. One question is worth 1 point. Second question is worth 2 points. Third question worth 3 points. Okay. Now when you're called on, you tell me which category you want and which question you want. Okay. You get it right, you get the points. Yeah. I'm not going to penalize you if you don't know the question or if you give me the wrong answer. Now, at the end of the 9 questions, there's a bonus question. Now, if you're losing, you get to wager your points. So If you have 7 points, you can wager 7 or 4 or 3 or, whatever. And if Techno gets it wrong, he loses points, and if you get it right, you gain those points. So, you get a second chance at the end. Make sense?
Okay. Sort of. I'm sure
Alright.
I'll get it as we go through. To be honest, I've never played Jeopardy, and we don't really have it over here, so
All right. Well, if
it's kind of new. But I'll get it as we go along. You can always point me out if I,
All right. If you have any questions, just interrupt me. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like I said, the 3 categories are my mascot can beat up your mascot, dream, 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 just let me dream, and video game Easter hunt.
Okay.
So, see who wants to go first? I don't know.
I'll go first then. Get it out of the way so I
All
can
right.
get a feel for it.
Joe, which category do you want?
Dream, dream, dream.
Okay. Now, you get to pick which question you want. 1, 2, or 3. Now, realize that 1 is the easy question. 3 is the harder question.
Okay.
So,
I'll go 2 then.
okay, 2. This movie-based game for the NES let you play 4 players using an NES multi-tap as you traveled in and out of dreams battling a scarred-faced villain.
Oh, explosions!
What is it?
That's Nightmare on Elm Street.
You are correct. Okay, now see that Techno got it right. He gets to pick the category in the question.
Okay, I'm gonna pick my mascot can beat up your mascot.
Yep.
Let's go balls deep, baby. 3.
3 points. Okay. Some would say this character was the unofficial mascot to the PlayStation. His games force a player to look at the character's rear, giving...
Explosions. Crash Bandicoot.
You got it correct.
Jesus.
Thought that'd be kind of hard. I didn't even finish the fucking question. Alright, Techno, you got that right, so pick again.
Okay, Dream, Dream, Dreams, 3 points.
What feature in Pokemon White and Black let players send a Pokemon to the internet to obtain items and meet other Pokemon?
Explosions.
What is it?
Shit. It's one of 2. Fuck. Right. Is it the Dream World thing?
You are correct.
Yeah.
Alright, so you get to pick a question. Or category and question.
My mascot can be your mascot.
For how many points?
For 2 points.
Okay. This big-headed mascot bashed dinosaurs with his big head.
Explosions. Bonk.
Alright, Techno, you gotta That question could have went a totally different direction, you know that, right? You gotta let me finish him. But alright, go, Techno, pick a question.
Let's finish it up.
Alright, last question from my mascot. This yellow bird-like mascot let you ride around on him, letting you cross shallow rivers, and later got his own spin-off game.
Shit.
Yellow bird.
I totally forgot the name of this bird.
Did you say what game it was? Not game.
No.
You didn't say what
I'll
system
read
it was
it.
from,
I'll
did you?
read it again. This yellow bird-like mascot let you ride around on him, letting you cross shallow waters, and later got his own spin-off games.
Damn it.
Oh,
Pete
fuck.
Dorr is like just shouting at...
Oh my god. Is it Final Fantasy?
I'm not gonna say it.
It's Choco. You know what I mean,
Oh
dude.
my
I just
god.
I
can't
really-
remember his name.
God, what the... Oh my...
Fuck.
I'm
You know what I mean.
Alright,
The
hold
cho-
on. Joe got this. It's the Chocobo.
Chocobo.
Yeah.
Oh my...
That's it. I
Alright.
said Choco. Near enough. I knew who it was.
I'm like laughing so hard, you're like, choke. So, you know what I mean. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Alright, you got that right. It's the Chocobo.
Okay.
Alright, so my mascot, your mascot is done. Joe, what category do you want?
Dream again for 3 points.
We already did that one. The last one is just...
Oh, sorry. Okay, for 1 point then.
Okay. Kirby's Dream Land was for the Nintendo Game Boy. What color was Kirby on the box art?
Fuck. I've got that game, but I don't have it in a box.
God.
Shit. Is it...
Explosions. I'm gonna say white.
You are correct.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I knew it wasn't pink.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the last category is video game Easter hunts. So which question you want?
Balls deep.
All right. There are 3 helmets from other games found in Duke Nukem Forever.
Oh.
If you found all 3, you got an achievement. What games were the 3 helmets from?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm not going to know that.
No idea.
I'm not going to know that.
You give up already?
Yeah.
Alright, the first one was Master Chief's helmet from Halo. The second one was Isaac Clarke's helmet from Dead Space. And the last one was the Bandit Raider's gas mask from Borderlands. You find all 3, you get an achievement. Alright, Techno. You didn't answer it, so you get to go again. What question you want?
2.
Okay. There's a mural, there is a painting in Hyrule Castle in Ocarina of Time. If you look through the window, that is located in the castle garden. What is on the painting?
Shit.
There's 5 possible answers. I'm only asking for 1.
Explosions. The Triforce.
You're wrong, Techno. So Joe, you have the opportunity to steal it.
And there's 5 possible answers.
5 possible answers. I'm only looking for 1.
And it's in the gardens.
Yeah, here, I'll read the question again. There is a painting in Hyrule Castle in Ocarina of Time. If you look through the window that is located in the castle garden, what is on the painting?
Shit. I can see it. I've played it. Fuck. Is there like a witch on one of them?
Is that your answer?
Yeah, fuck it, yeah.
You're wrong.
Yeah.
Alright,
thought
there's
so.
actually 5 paintings you could possibly see. That's why there's 5 different answers. You could either see Mario,
Damn it.
Princess Peach,
Damn it.
Luigi, Bowser, or Yoshi.
Damn it.
Shit.
I was gonna say Princess Peach. But no, I had to say Triforce.
Alright, yeah, you can see those 5 Super Mario characters. Those
Yeah,
5.
I'm thinking of a different portrait in the castle.
Okay. Last question is for 1 point. What was the very first video game to have a known Easter egg?
The very first video game.
What is the very first video game to have a to have a known Easter egg?
Explosions? Adventure on 2600?
You're correct.
Boom!
I would have never have got that.
Alright.
Well, I remember Cliva always talking about it.
It's because it's the very first game to have an Easter egg in it. And the Easter egg is if you deliver a gray dot to a certain part of the game, it unlocks this passage, and inside the passage you get to see the message created by, and then it has the game designer's name in there, because the game was created by one guy, but he did not get credit for the game, so that's why he put his name in the game as the very first Easter egg.
Yeah, because Atari at the time, you know,
Yeah, they didn't.
it kind of went, the whole, like, created by went to
Atari.
Yeah.
Atari did not give credit to the game designers who made the game. That's why he put his name in there. Alright, so Joe, you have 4 points. Techno, you have 9 points.
Oh, it's so sad.
Joe, even if you wagered all your points, and
I still wouldn't win.
you still would not win unless Techno wagered all his points and lost. So,
Okay.
But I do have a bonus question. You guys can wager points if you want to, even though that doesn't matter. You guys ready?
Yep.
Techno, be fair and wager 5 points.
Oh, okay. I will.
Okay, Techno, if you wager 5 points and Joe wagers 4, then it could be anybody's game.
Okay, do that then.
Okay. Now, the way this is going to work, so you don't share answers, you got to send me a private, private text chat, so you don't reveal your answer until I say who's right.
Okay.
Okay, so send me a private chance once you know the answer.
Okay.
Okay. The word Vita in PlayStation Vita means life. In what languages, there's 2 of them, in what language does Vita mean life? I'm only looking for one answer.
Oh my god.
The word Vita in PlayStation Vita means life. In what language does Vita mean life? Alright, so I have Techno's answer. I just need Joe's answer.
I've given you 2. I don't know either, to be honest.
Okay, you gotta give me 1 because one of them's right and one of them's wrong.
Oh my god, that
Oh,
sucks
fuck.
so...
Shit. Oh.
Damn.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
but one of them's right and one of them's wrong, so...
I'm gonna be so pissed if I choose the wrong one. Fuck.
Please choose the wrong one.
Oh no. See, I could go for the obvious one. The one that I think everyone will pick. Or I could... Oh, fuck it. Do it. Shit. Oh, shit.
Okay, I got Joe's answer. Okay.
Oh,
So,
shit.
Joe, you wagered all your points, correct?
Mm.
Techno, you, wager 5?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Techno picked Japanese.
Oh, fuck.
Joe picked Japanese and Italian, but she's going with Italian. The correct answer is... Let me pull up my answers.
Japanese.
Latin
Oh.
and I said there was 2.
Oh.
Latin and Italian.
My...
Fuck, yes.
So
Oh, you...
Joe
fuck.
wins.
You rock! Woohoo!
Damn
Oh,
it.
Joe wins with 8 points. Techno, you have 4 points.
I can't tell you how happy I am about that.
Techno is probably shitting in his pants, pissed.
I'm like literally, I'm so over the moon about that. That's just made my day.
Alright, well, Joe wins. Congratulations. Techno, you have to come up with questions next week.
Damn it.
Cool.
Congratulations, Joe.
You rock! Woohoo!
Thank you. What do I win?
The satisfaction of not doing questions next week?
That's good enough.
Alright, cool.
That's good enough.
Alright.
That's awesome. And literally, you know, those 2 guesses were literally guesses. I did think Italian straight away because Vida sounds Italian.
Yeah.
But it was literally a guess. Seriously, I did not know.
Techno, are you pissed?
No.
Okay, good man. At least you're taking it, taking it like a man. Good job. Proud of you.
The time! The time! Who's got the time?
It's,
Question time! We have a whole bunch of comments and a whole bunch of questions. You guys excited?
Yeah.
Usually we get like hardly any questions, and we
Like
got a lot of them today. So
4,000.
I wouldn't say that many, but But the first comment is from Undead Lavitz, and he says, I get games I like to play, and if I like the games, they become part of my collection. It's as simple as that. Quality over quantity. He's talking about our, why we collect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week.
So yeah,
I
he's talking
agree.
about that. Yeah. I agree.
I agree.
Even though I do have some shitty games in my collection, but they're in there for a purpose. Like Superman 64.
Well, that's just a must. I mean, if I came by that, I think I'd just keep it just because of how shit it is.
Yeah, I have it in there for that reason, and it's a superhero game, so.
Mhm.
Okay, the next comment is from Tip Tom Donaldson. He says, your podcast keeps getting better and better. Love the new addition to the podcast. She's totally funny. Keep up the great works, guys.
Yay!
We have another Joe fan.
Joe fans.
Joe fan.
Joe fans are taking over.
I know, right?
We need more Techno fans and more Cliva fans.
I know. What the hell, dude? You know what?
I know.
Techno, we're going on vacation. Joe's doing the podcast next week by herself.
Yep. She's going to have to ask herself.
Can you imagine if I did that? It would just be called the Joe rant.
The Joe rant.
It would just be me moaning for like 2 hours. I wouldn't even like include news or anything like that. I would just probably moan about one thing.
Yeah, but you know what? That would probably be entertaining, though. All right, well, the next comment is from Corn Muffin. He says, I'm pretty sure the DS version of Ni no Kuni is like an alternate version of the same story from the PS3 version. I do not know how they differ, as I haven't played either, but I don't think it's a prequel.
Oh, right, because we weren't sure, was we?
Yeah, and we asked if
Yeah.
it was, so yes.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool to know.
He's saying it's not a prequel, but it might be
Right.
an alternate. Okay, that's cool to know.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did hear it was a prequel, but that guy might have been wrong who told me. So, yeah, no, that's cool. At least it's, we're not really missing out then, are we? If it's pretty much the same game.
I still want to get it, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, but I don't have any money right now. Let's see. Gaming Retrospective says, if this Batman game is truly a Silver Age prequel, I think Darkseid might be the villain. After all, Solomon Grundy has been in Arkham City already. This is referring to our new Batman game coming in 2013 discussion we had last week, Techno?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, he wants Darkseid in the next game. Which
That'd be pretty cool. That would, like, kind of bring in Superman, too.
Yeah, I don't know. The only problem I have with that is it's going to bring in Superman.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to add in too many heroes, it's going to be kind of a clusterfuck. I don't know.
And it wouldn't be, considered a Batman game. It'd be like DC, superhero, beat 'em up. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know, but if Rockstar did that just as well,
Well, yeah.
Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, it could be good. I don't know. So I don't know. I would love to play the fucking Flash, looking as good as he could look. If you know what I'm saying? If Rockstar made a Flash game, that would be pretty badass.
You just say Rockstar.
Why did I say that wrong? Rocksteady. I'm sorry. Rocksteady. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. I was drinking. I think I was thinking about the energy drink. Sorry. All right. Let's see. Next comment is from Return to Mother Base. He says, "Get Injustice on PS. I want to show what Billy can do. Seriously, the lineup just gets better and better. I'm going for the stupid edition with the statue. I just love the characters' designs on it." He's talking about Injustice for All. I have no idea what he means by Billy, though.
Yeah, me neither.
So, sorry, Alex. I have no idea what you mean by Billy. But yeah, I'm wicked excited for Injustice for All. So,
it's Injustice for All? I thought it was Injustice Gods Among Us.
wow, I'm totally fucking up on the names, ain't I? Okay. This is like the Cliva fuck-up episode. I'm sorry. All right,
Sort it out.
Injustice Gods Among Us. I'm sorry. All right. Sorry. Techno, you should be doing this shit. I keep messing up.
Maybe.
All right. Maybe. You want to read this one next, then?
I don't know what one it is.
All right. Well, it's a question from Return from Mother Base. Here, you can read it.
Oh, and here's the question for you. What is the best handheld multiplayer game you have played and no Mario Kart? For me, it was Ragnarok Odyssey.
Oh, that's a hard one for me because there hasn't been that many, have there? Yeah, I was going to say Kid Icarus, but that really didn't do it for me.
You know what?
Oh, I know. I totally know. The one I spent the most... Let's not say... Okay, I'm not going to go with a 3DS because that's too obvious. I'm going to go with I'll say last gen. I'm going to say DS. And it was Phantasy Star Zero.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was fucking awesome online. I put a lot of hours into that. A lot of hours. I played with a few people on that. I mean, last year we played again. I think we played with Jumbo Junkie and Doggy My Lens and Steve Ryan, Tom Jumped On. You can play 4-player co-op online.
Yeah.
Really, really cool game. I've still got it. I still jump on every now and again. Really, really good game. So yeah.
Okay. I'm taking back my Kid Icarus answer, and I'm going with these 4 games because they go together. Pokemon Soul Silver, Pokemon Pearl, Pokemon White, and Pokemon White 2. I'm picking those 4 because you can trade in between the 4 games. I'm going with those. They all seem like one big gigantic game. And I probably spent maybe over 300 hours with all 4 games combined. So
I can't think of one.
you can think of one.
I don't know if this ain't the best at all, but I really liked Metro Prime Hunters.
Oh, the first-person shooter one?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
it's all right.
It's alright.
It's alright.
Did you enjoy it at least?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably the most important thing.
Okay, so next one is from Crimson Gamer 978, and he says, I've been listening for a while, and I know you guys love getting questions, but you don't get a whole lot. My suggestion is, if you don't get a lot of questions, maybe you could ask each other questions, and you would like to know about each other as a co-host. So yeah, he basically says, you know, if we don't get any questions one week, we could ask each other, which is, yeah, good idea. Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah, we could do that.
Yep.
I want to know Techno's deep dark secrets.
Oh, good. I got a lot of them.
Really?
Yep.
Alright, what's your most deep dark secret?
He fell over and then cracked his tooth.
That's not... He told us that at the beginning.
Shit, he did. Oh, fuck. Totally let the cat out of bag. Shit.
I'd take a shower naked.
Well, now you just got me turned on. Yeah, we could do
That's
that.
a good one. I mean, we don't really need to do it today because we have got quite a few questions.
We got a lot, actually.
You know, that's something we can definitely do. We'll definitely do that. If, for say, you know, whatever reason we don't get one, we'll definitely do that. Okay, he also has a question, and he says, anyway, here's my question. If all you guys, including Dan, were to play Rock Band 3, what instrument would you play and why? And you can't use the same instrument. Oh, fuck.
Do you guys even played Rock Band? I don't even know.
I did back a long time ago, and if I'm completely honest, I always use guitar.
The what?
The what?
Guitar.
Oh, guitar.
Why? What did you think I said?
The car.
I thought you said car. Alright,
Yeah.
You know what? I could either play guitar or bass. So if Joe's picking guitar, I'll go with bass.
I'll go with the since it's Rock Band 3, I would play the keyboard.
The keyboard.
Because I actually play keyboard.
Cool. I didn't know that.
We did not know that.
Well, there you go. There's
something we didn't know. Awesome.
Alright, and, well, okay, Dan, what is he gonna do? He's either gonna sing or play the drums.
Dude.
He's gonna sing.
Yeah, he has to sing.
Yeah, okay. He's gotta sing. Alright, cool. Okay, let's see, we have,
drummer.
we don't need no drummer. Alright, we have another comment from SDC Pro. He says, I know I'm late to the party on this one, but more anime talk will definitely be a good thing. I just started listening and I honed in on the episode just because of the title. He's talking about the, remember at Techno, the episode where it was like, we talked about Sega Genesis versus Super Mario Brothers?
Shit,
it was-
that's a long...
Yeah, I think the title was Bit Wars,
Oh,
comma,
yeah.
something in anime.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's referring to that episode. So yeah, we could talk about more anime.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm only just starting to get into it, so it's new for me as
Yeah.
well. But I'm definitely up for more
Yeah.
of that.
Actually, Techno was talking about Ronin Warriors before the episode. Weren't you?
Yes.
What is Ronin Warriors?
It's a badass anime. You may not... People now probably won't like it because it's, you know, it's an old show, and, you know, the art of it, like the drawing of it is like, you know, dated. But if you can watch, I don't know, Yu Yu Hakusho or like the original Gundam, you won't have a problem.
But yeah, basically what Ronin Warriors is, it's basically, if you guys have ever seen Sailor Moon, it's just like that,
But
but
with guys.
with guys. Yes. So you have a leader, like each one of the characters have like a certain element. Like the leader, he is fire, and there was a guy that he's the hard rock. There's another guy, he has like a water power, and another guy air power. And basically they summon, instead of like transforming into like beautiful Sailor Scouts, they transform into armor. Like they shout out, "Armor of Wildfire," and then the guy dressed in red will get like a red armor, and then another one will say, "Armor of Hard Rock," and he gets like a rock armor. And basically, they're fighting this evil spirit called, what is it, Tulpa? I think that's the name.
Shit, I haven't seen that in so long.
I'm pretty sure it's Tulpa, and basically they're just trying to stop him. And his goal is to try to collect all 9 armors. There's actually nine armors in the anime, 4 evil and 5 good. And if he can collect all 9 armors, he can basically have the ultimate power with, you know, the combined powers of the armors. It's a really good anime. If you like Sailor Moon, but you want like a male version of it, check out Ronin Wars. It's actually a really good anime.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty much.
and yeah, and speaking of Sailor Moon, there's actually a new Sailor Moon cartoon coming out to, I think it's Cartoon Network, isn't that right, Techno?
Probably.
I think you would know more than me.
Well, I just know that they're doing it, and it probably be on Cartoon Network. Now, I don't know, like, it might be on Toonami, but since they're, you know, mostly just anime, and, you know, there really isn't an anime show on Cartoon Network, like the daytime. Oh, because it's mostly just, like, not anime. You know, not Japanese animation.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to watch the new Sailor Moon cartoon. I like Sailor Moon. So.
Hopefully it's not, you know how, like, it's very, the original is very corny.
Yeah, but I liked it, though.
Yeah.
It's funny, because, like, it used to be on the Kids WB. They used to show Sailor Moon and then Ronin Warriors back to back. And I watched both of them.
Yeah.
So. No, yeah. I don't know, do you have any other anime you want to suggest for this guy?
Oh, man. Well...
I probably spilled it.
Yu Yu Hakusho. Gotta watch it. Man, if you guys don't know, it's the guy who produced it is married to the girl who has produced Sailor Moon. So, that's cool.
Oh, wow.
And I really like it. It's on Blu-ray. It's pretty cheap. They're like $20-something for each, all 4 seasons, you know, or, well, you know, each season set. You know, season 1, 20 something. Season, yeah. So, and there's 4 seasons, like I said, and I'd say give if you like Dragon Ball Z and like giant robots, try G Gundam. It's pretty much Dragon Ball Z with Gundams. It's kind of like a big old tournament. You know, each like country has its own like Gundam. Like Neo Japan has a Gundam. Neo France has a Gundam. You know, so
Cool.
cool. And I mean, if you haven't seen Dragon Ball Z, I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. I love that anime. I really do.
You know, like old school stuff. Robotech. I mean, that's amazing. Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star. My God, it's amazing. It's pretty much, like,
Isn't it like Cowboy Bebop?
yeah, it's kind of like Cowboy Bebop. You know, it's kind of like a Western, but in the future, like Cowboy Bebop. So, I mean, you gotta watch Cowboy Bebop too. So, oh man, trying to think of, you know, Gundam Wing. I mean, everyone knows Gundam Wing. Dragon Ball GT. You can, you know, skip that if you don't care for it, but
You know what? I'm gonna throw in one that actually you and I talked about this probably like 2 episodes ago, off air. Is Guyver, the Bio Booster Armor.
Guyver.
Now this is one of my favorite animes besides Dragon Ball. Basically, it's a kind of like a Japanese superhero. It's this guy about this kid named Sho, and he finds this little kind of like alien mechanical device, and he accidentally activates it. And what happens is this biomechanical suit attaches to Sho, and he becomes a superhero called the Guyver. And basically, whenever he screams out the word Guyver, he transforms. Now, there's this evil corporation called the I forget the evil corporation, but he's fighting these weird creatures called Zoanoids, and these Zoanoids want this mechanical device that produces the Guyver powers, and only Sho has it. So basically, Sho is transforming into Guyver to battle these monsters. Now, it's wicked bloody, it's wicked gory. If you're sensitive to that stuff, you know, don't watch it. But it's actually a wicked good anime. It's one of my favorites. And it's there's an old Guyver show, and there's a new one that's kind of like, I think it's like 2003. That one's on Blu-ray. So if you can find the Blu-ray one, I recommend that one, because that one is the better one, and it's longer. It's 26 episodes, while the older one is only like 12. So
man, I think the Blu-ray is going for like 30 something on Amazon.
Yeah. So I highly recommend Guyver. So yeah.
Zoids. Did you watch Zoids back in the day?
I was never into Zoids.
Oh man.
I knew of it, but I never watched it.
I like Zoids. I mean,
no, I like to. Evangelion's a good one too. I love Evangelion. So again, if you like the Gundams like Techno was talking about, you'll like Evangelion.
Yeah.
So
Big O is pretty much Batman with a giant robot.
Batman with the Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we could go on and on about anime. It's probably good we stop, I suppose, because Techno and I could go on forever about anime. So, but we have more questions. We have tons of them actually. So the next question is from Mikey's Monarch. He says, if you could pick your own superpower, what would it be? Would you be a villain? Would you be a hero? And who would be your mentor?
he was playing. He's been playing DC Universe.
Yeah, I know. He contacted me. Actually, he's been talking to me about comic books, like what he should pick up, and I'm like, this is what I'm reading. This is what, if you like this, cool, go for it. But he's totally into Batman, so I've been recommending a lot of Batman stuff to him.
Yeah.
But to answer his question, really easy. Quick Freeze, that's my hero. He would have super speed, and he would have the ability to generate ice out of thin air. So like Iceman and Flash combined. I would obviously be a hero. And mentor, I wouldn't have one. I would like to learn my powers as, I go along. Kind of like Spider-Man. He learned his powers as he went through his Spider-Man career. So I don't want a mentor. So that's my answer.
Oh man. I guess me, mentor, Batman. Totally. Like powers. I have no idea. Like, I guess I'd like to have like be really smart and like be able to create like I don't know, like a suit where I can have like these little, kind of like a Iron Man, have little blaster things. So
it's cool. You said that I picture Forge from the X-Men.
Shit, I don't even.
His mutant power is to understand machines. So he's kind of smart, but then he can basically build whatever he wants or needs.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like what you're talking about. Like you can build your own suit that shoots rockets, but then you can understand machines and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Pretty much.
Would you be a hero or villain?
Hero.
Cool. What about you, Joe?
Oh God. I don't know much about superheroes, so I'm just gonna go with mentor. Probably. Can I pick Poison Ivy?
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Poison Ivy, special powers, read people's minds, and I would be a villain.
Nice. I kind of like that.
That's quite good, actually, to say I just thought of that. I like that.
No, I didn't. Poison Ivy totally threw me off. I had no idea you would pick that.
Well, I wanted to pick a girl, and I don't really know many other than, I don't know. I love Batman. Batman's like my favourite, so I had to pick something from Batman.
There's a couple females in Batman. There's Harley Quinn.
Catwoman. She could be a mentor, though. She's a bit nuts.
Who? Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. There's Talia al Ghul.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Catwoman.
Yeah, I was going to pick Catwoman, but I like Poison Ivy better.
Cool.
So yeah, and me being me, I'd be a villain. Why not? It's more fun.
It's more fun. Cool. That answer just totally, like, I was not expecting. But, yeah. Okay, see, the next one is from Vidian. I think, there's a comment. He says, yeah, Techno knows me from YouTube as Vidian. Love the podcast. I will like to know what game made you cry like a baby because you could not finish it. For me, it is Mega Man 4 on my first run, and I could not finish a single stage. Okay, so his question is, what game made you cry because you couldn't finish it?
Oh, man.
I know there's one.
I know.
So something that's like really, really tough. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, a game that you can't finish and it made you cry. I know there's one.
There's got to be one for me.
Ninja Gaiden 2 on the Xbox 360. Fuck that game. Fuck it.
Oh, I know one. It's not even, well, it's Rhythm Heaven on DS. I can't even, is it Rhythm Heaven or Rhythm Paradise?
No, I think you got it, Rhythm Heaven.
Yeah, on the DS, I couldn't I can't get past like the fucking second stage on that, dude. I've got no rhythm at all. I just, ugh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. There's not many games I give up on. I do always try and tend to finish them no matter how hard they are, but that's one. Oh God, I just can't even bring myself to pick that up again. But yeah, there's not many. I can't really think of a better one than that, to be honest.
I'm having a really hard time with this one, but I'm gonna say Pokemon Ranger on the DS. I got to the last battle, the last thing, and you had to fight the 3 legendary dogs, Entei, Suicune, and Raikou. I forget the other one. But you had to fight the 3 legendary dogs, and I could beat 2 of them, but the third one always kicked my ass. And I'd never finished it, and I put it down. I didn't cry, but I remember days after I put that game on my shelf, I was like, man, I really, really wanted to fucking beat this game. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go with Pokemon Ranger on the DS, because, yeah.
I've never played a Pokemon Ranger game.
They're actually not that bad. Like, I got my first one I played was actually the third one in the series, and I really, really enjoyed it. So I went back and I got the first 2. And the one I'm talking about is the very, very first one. That's the one I can't beat. And, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, now I really want to see if I can beat it. Yeah, that's gonna bug me for the rest of the night. Okay. All right, next comment is from Pete Dorr. He says, any plans to pick up Time and Eternity on the PlayStation 3 this summer? Just announced for localization by NISA.
Well, I'm not going to lie, didn't know about it, but I did read Pete's question, and I immediately went and looked it up, and hell yeah.
Yeah,
it looks brilliant.
Yeah, we looked up pictures before the podcast because we had no idea what this game is all about, and yeah, there was a couple of screenshots where it looked very beautiful, and it was during battle because you could tell because it had a light bar and it had combo counters, and it looked fucking beautiful. I love the anime style, so...
Yeah, I love the art style.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
I can't tell you I'm going to pick up the game, but I can tell you that I'm really interested. I'm going to keep my eye out for it, because it looks cool. It looks beautiful. So.
Yeah, me too. Anything, I love the PS3 for those sort of games, so anything that can bump up my PS3 collection. So,
yeah, that's one thing about the PlayStation 3 I love is the anime style games. Like the Tales of games, the Hyper Dimension Neptunia games. Those games look awesome. So
this game really does. Like I say, I don't know if I'll pick it up day one, but I'm gonna definitely look into that a lot more.
Yeah. What about you, Techno? You interested?
I'll pick it up, sometime.
Cool. All right, we have 2 more. We're almost done. Sean Gardner. I really hope I'm saying your last name right, but I'm saying Sean Gardner. Hey guys, just wanted to say once again, awesome podcast. I really like Techno a lot. So we have a Techno fan. Yeah! I really appreciate what you guys do. It helps me get through my Mondays at work when I listen to it. Okay, question. Cliva, what is your favorite Power Ranger game? Techno, who's your favorite Ronin warrior? And Joe, did you play any Lunar games? If you did you like them? Thanks, guys. Keep up the amazing work. So we each gave us a question. My favorite Power Ranger game... the one on the Super Nintendo. It's like a beat 'em up.
Oh, man.
Yep, the one on the Super Nintendo. It's like a beat 'em up for the first 7 stages, and then once you get into your Megazord, it kind of turns into like a fighting game.
Yeah.
Like Mortal Kombat. So I'm going to go with Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my favorite God damn it. My favorite Ronin warrior, it's got to be Rio with Wildfire.
Nice. Joe?
Yep, the answer is yes. I'm actually currently playing one, Lunar Legend on the GBA. I've had that game a while, but I haven't really popped it in. But actually, funnily enough, I actually popped it in a few days ago to try it out, and I'm about 4 hours into it. So far, love it. Brilliant game. I don't know what other systems they're on, because I had to
Sega
import this
CD.
one.
Yeah.
What about consoles that I can play them on now?
There's one on the PlayStation 1.
There's 2 on the PlayStation 1.
Okay.
1 and 2.
Isn't the one I'm playing though on the GBA a port from that Lunar Legend?
I don't know. There's a port of the PlayStation 1 on the PSP.
Yeah.
That may be it then, yeah.
So yeah, you could get the PSP one too. Yeah.
But yeah, the GBA one's really, really good. It's a old school turn-based RPG. Beautiful game. Absolutely beautiful. Towns look lovely, and I'm playing it on the micro and it looks even better. So yeah, really liking them. Like I say, I'll see if I can pick any more up, but they're going to have to be on pretty much current systems because I'm not going to go back and play them on the PS1, to be honest. Unless I can download them on the Vita. If I can do that, I may do that.
Okay, the very last question is from Psycho6. He says, what is your favorite RPG on the PlayStation 2, and what is your favorite genre in gaming?
That's easy for me. PlayStation 2, Dragon Quest 8. Without a doubt, and my favourite genre is RPGs.
My favorite genre in games is actually fighting games. I like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Favorite RPG on the PlayStation 2? I didn't really play that many, but one that keeps popping in my head right now is Dark Cloud.
That's weird. I thought you were gonna say like Kingdom Hearts.
Fuck, you know what? I didn't even think of Kingdom Hearts.
Clever.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to change my answer to Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah. Mine would have to be Kingdom Hearts 2 or Dragon Quest 8. So, favorite
genre.
Like, is it on the PS2 or just...
I think it just means in general.
In general? That's hard. Cause
you kind of like those, those school games, don't you? Like those learning ones? The ABCs?
Damn it, Cliva, no.
Sick, Cliva, sick.
I'm sorry.
I guess, like, I like, a couple RPG, I'd say either like a brawler or platformer.
That's cool. Cool. But yeah, that's all our answers, questions, comments.
Answers, question, comments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Keep them coming in because we enjoy them, and
yeah, we really do. And
we got a fair few this week,
we
so
got a
there's
lot,
no
dude.
excuse. People keep asking them. Why do some weeks we're not getting on? Come on, no excuse.
You guys want to get games we've been playing?
Sure.
All right, why don't you go first, Techno?
Let's see here. I played some Ys Origin on Steam. Yes. I played some Infamous Blood Festival again. Some, yeah. That's always good. Played some Sonic 2. Oh yeah. Very nice. I played a little of Gunbird 2 on the Dreamcast. Great shooter. I played a little bit more of Castlevania Bloodlines. And let's see here. Oh, played a little bit of Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. And that should be it.
Cool. Joe, you want to go next or you want me to go?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll start with the demo I tried this week, and that was Monster Hunter.
Oh my god.
3DS. So yeah, I downloaded it just because I was intrigued, because I'd heard a few people saying, oh, it's going to be awesome, and yeah, it didn't do it for me. I didn't like it, really.
No, I totally agree with you.
I don't know whether it was the demo, but it just felt, there was nothing to it, really. It was just, no, I didn't like it. I know you played it as well, Cliva. You didn't like it much, did you?
No, like, this is why I didn't like it. Like, you have, they give you a time frame. They give you 20 minutes, which is actually kind of fine. But they threw you in, they didn't tell you what did what. Like, no tutorial, no nothing. It's like, plop, here's your dude, go kill something.
Yeah.
And then once you killed whatever beast that you were supposed to kill to end the mission, thanks for playing. That's it. He's like, just,
yeah,
just go kill this thing.
Yeah, it didn't do it for me. It really didn't. But yeah, that's I'm not even going to go into it because I just thought it was very mediocre for me anyway, personally. Now, the two other games I've been playing. Now, bear with me on this one, right? I've been playing Style Boutique on the 3DS.
What?
Yeah, right. Right. I don't normally like games like this, but I took a whim on it because I'd saw a few people pick it up on YouTube, and they basically said, look, don't overlook this game because basically it's about fashion. I couldn't give two shits about fashion, to be honest. My niece also has it. She's obsessed with it. And it's a really expensive game over here. It's like 35 quid. So I was like, no, I'm not paying that. Amazon had a sale and it was on offer for 20 quid. So I thought, hell yeah, I'll pick it up. See if I like it. If I don't, I can sell it for more. Dude, it's amazing. Fucking awesome. Basically, all it is, you take the role of like an assistant at like a local boutique, and it's basically up to you to work your way up to become the owner of the shop. So you can style like both women and men. You can visit other people's boutiques like online. So if you had the game, I could come and visit your shop and we can like swap ideas, things like that. It seems very girly and simple, but there's just something about it. It's very addicting. It's got, obviously, it's not an RPG in any way, shape or form, but it just has those elements like where, you know, you got to get better, and I don't know. You both obviously don't give two shits about this game.
I've actually heard a lot of good things about it.
It surprised me, put it that way, because something like this would never normally, I'd never go for something like this. But like I say, for anybody out there that is on the fence about it, seriously, at least download. In fact, no, don't download the demo because I did, and it didn't really do much for me. I just took a whim on it, and I ended up really enjoying it. And it's not just for women; men can play it too, because you know there's men in the game, and you go around like a little city, and you can change and decorate your apartment. You can create outfits, and then you can post them online for people to buy them, and then you earn money. You get why it's addicting. Games like this do get addicting. So yeah, that has actually been taking up most of my time. I've put a lot of time into that this week. So yeah, and the last game I've been playing, and this is thanks to you, Cliva, Mega Man Star Force Pegasus.
Yeah.
Yes, I popped this in. I played about an hour of it the other night just to get like the gist of it, to get the story going. And then I popped it in again yesterday and played about 4 hours of it. Love it.
Do you?
It's really, really good. And the story's good. I like the story because I thought, it's basically a spin-off of a Mega Man game, isn't it, really? It's not really... Mega Man
not
at
really.
all. It really isn't. Don't let it, I was put off by it was Mega Man, but it's like literally nothing. You're basically a young boy who's a bit of a loner, and his dad's died, and you're basically, I won't say any more than that because it'll give the game away, but the battle system's cool as well because it's action RPG.
Yep.
But it's like also it's like on a grid as well, isn't it?
Yep.
So it's very different. I've never played anything like it. It actually plays really, really well. And I'm playing it on the 3DS XL and it looks gorgeous. You wouldn't be able to tell it came out like, so I think, when did it come out? 2008?
No.
Or was it 2006?
Sooner than that. Later than that. I'm thinking like 2004. Hold on. Let me look it up. Keep talking.
Yeah, I know it was a very early DS game, but whenever it came out, you wouldn't be able to tell because it looks gorgeous on the 3DS XL. It's very looks very vibrant. But yeah, really liking it so far. I love the story, and I really like the battle system. It's really, really cool. So yeah, I'm going to keep playing through this one, and then I've got another one to play after it.
Yeah. Star Force Pegasus came out in 2006.
Right. Yeah.
So.
But you wouldn't. It looks really, really and plays really, really well. So yeah, if anyone's looking, I mean, it's an action RPG, but it is grid based as well. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, and it's not really a Mega Man game at all, really. So yeah, try it out.
Now, if you like the battle system, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you like the battle system in that.
Oh, sorry, Cliva.
All right, you go. I'll go next.
Yeah, no, I was just going to say, for anybody that if you're in the UK and you think about picking it up, it's actually quite an expensive game over here. So that's why, I think you can pick it up relatively cheap over there, can you?
I forget what the price sticker was on it, but yeah.
I think it was like $12.
Yeah, it's not a lot.
Something like that. So yeah, I mean over here it's like 25, 30 quid. So yeah, really happy with them. So yeah, carry on, Clive. Sorry.
I was going to say, if you like the battle system in Star Force, the Battle Network game that I also sent you is like that, but instead of vertical, it's horizontal. Right,
okay. So, well, I'm sure I'll like that one as well then, because I really like this one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm glad you're liking it, though.
I really like it because I'll be completely honest, I was a little bit dubious, but yeah, I popped it in and it's staying in my XL now until I've completed it. How long of a game is it? Do you know?
I don't know. I actually didn't finish Star Force. So.
Right, okay. Okay, I did play a little bit more in Ni no Kuni. Still haven't finished it. Blah. I know. But I am literally right at the end. I think I've got about another 5 hours to go. This time next week I should have it done. So yeah, that's me.
Cool. Let's see, for me, a buddy of mine came over recently, and we just kind of broke out the old Sega Genesis, the old Super Nintendo, and we just had a whole game night of retro gaming. So we played games like The Adventures of Batman and Robin, we played Jurassic Park Lost Worlds, we played Donkey Kong Country 3, Donkey Kong Country 2, Zombies Ate My Neighbors, like just a whole night of retro gaming on the Sega Genesis and the Super Nintendo, and we would just laughing our asses off, totally goofing around, just enjoying these retro games. And there was so many of them, probably so many that I can't even mention right now. We even popped in like Silver Surfer for the NES at one time, and we just laughed at that. So many. We popped in Dick Tracy, Maximum Carnage, just so many. So just all the great Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo games we played that night we probably did, or that you can think of we probably played. And next game I played is one you didn't like, Joe, is Sonic and Sega All-Star Racing Transformed on the 3DS. Now, last week you said it had frame rate issues, and it does. There is some slowdowns, there is some chopping, but I don't know. I actually really do like this. I like this game a lot. It plays just like...
The game?
Yeah, the game. I like it.
The game is actually a really, really good port. To say it's a console port, it's absolutely fine. It's pretty much got everything in it. I didn't go right into it because I sold it before I had time, but the frame rate for me was just too much because it's such a fast-paced game, and the slowdown on it. It's for me, it was unplayable.
See, I don't know. I could overlook it. I could overlook that, and I can enjoy it still. And it's actually, I kind of enjoy it more than the console version because I'm actually playing it on hard difficulty, and I'm actually doing well on it. So, I don't know. I like it. I played maybe about 4 matches online with Holly Dog by Lens, and really I haven't had any slowdown issues or any problems playing with her online.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, maybe you're just having a bad experience with the game and I'm not. I don't know.
I know I mean, I'm not the only one. I know there's been a few more that said the frame rate's really bad, but I mean, if you can overlook it, I mean, I suppose you can. You know, if you really enjoy it that much, playing online, then go for it. Do you know what I mean? If you can overlook it. But me personally, I just couldn't. I think it was because I still play that game on the Xbox. I still play it today online with my friends, and going from that to this, and not, I tell you what else annoys me, right? And it's not going to be a big problem for you or Holly or anyone. I hate having to go on Skype to play online with people.
Yeah, because like,
I shouldn't have to go on Skype to play online with someone, to talk to someone. This is what annoys me. Or I can sit in my comfy chair, put my headset on, and talk on Xbox Live. You know, that just wins for me.
Yeah, I understand. See, like, my computer is in the same room as my Xbox or my 3DS, I guess. So I could use Skype. That's no problem for me. But your Xbox is upstairs. And your computer is downstairs or something like that? Well,
we've got 2 Xboxes. Tom's got one and I've got one. Mine's upstairs, Tom's is downstairs. Now, I can, if I want, I can just bring my laptop into the game room and have Skype on if I wanted. But it's just, I don't want to have to do that all the time, you know? And not only that, I know when you guys are playing, because the time difference, you know, kind of, that would mean, I guess when you guys are playing, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning over here. So it would be nice for me to just pop on and not have to talk to you, but you can't really do that, can you? You have to really say to each other, well, we're going to meet at this time and make sure we're all on at that time. So
yeah, you got to schedule things, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like, no, I can't bother it. I'll just jump on the Xbox. People from the UK are on it on my time zone. The game works perfectly, but hey, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I mean, like I say, I'm not dogging on the game. The game itself actually is really good. The frame rate issue was just too much for me, personally.
Yeah, like I said, I can overlook that. I'm enjoying the game a lot, and I'm actually enjoying it more than the Xbox 360 one. Mainly because I'm just playing it on hard, and I thought hard was going to be too hard, but I just thought, you know, screw it, I'm going to play it on hard, and I find I enjoy it more. But yeah, actually, Joe, we gotta play more of that on the 360.
We do.
It's just like, yeah, like, you know, whenever you're around and you want to play that with me, just send me a thing on Facebook and I'll jump on right away, because I actually missing it on the 360.
Well, we'll sort something out this weekend, because I'm free all weekend and I plan on being on the 360 quite a bit, so we'll do something this weekend, dude.
Oh yeah, I'm free all weekend too. I probably won't be on the 360 unless you want me to be on the 360. I'll probably be playing the next game I'm going to be talking about, which is Fire Emblem Awakening for the 3DS. I'm enjoying this a lot. I've never played a Fire Emblem game in my life, but I have played Shining Force for the Sega Genesis. Now, that is a grid-based tactical RPG, so that's what Fire Emblem Awakening is, or at least all the Fire Emblem games are. And I like the tactical RPG style. I like, you know, putting your characters in the right position, setting them up for attack, covering your guys when they need to be healed. The story, it's not the best story, but it is quite enjoyable. I am falling in love with my characters, my team. I just got a brand new healer, a second healer, and when I got her, I was like, oh my god, thank you so much, because before I had one healer to heal the entire fucking party. So I'm customizing my team to a point where I'm really, really fucking liking them. The 3D is okay. I'm not really using the 3D that much, but I don't really use 3D on my 3DS anyway. You know, it's just, I don't know. I'd rather just play in 2D. But the only thing I don't like about this game, and I know it's known for this series, is when your character dies, they're gone forever. Now, I'm playing on classic mode, which gets you all the, you know, the rare items, it gets you more gold and stuff like that, and that's why I picked that mode. But you pick that mode and your characters die, they're gone forever. Now, I don't like that. When my character dies, I just reset, I'll play the battle over, you know, and I'll try to beat the battle without losing a single character. I know that's not how the game is supposed to be played, but I'm just enjoying my characters so much. I like them so much. Dude, I don't want to lose them because of I moved my healer 2 squares over, you know, because that's as far as she can go and then an enemy, a Pegasus on my enemy side, can move 12 spaces over right next to my healer and kill her in one shot when she is full health. I'm like, that's fucking bullshit. So,
yeah, I'm hearing you speak about it just makes me want this game even more. We get it in about 2 months, and to be honest, I've been thinking, what do I play it on? Because I've never played a Fire Emblem game like yourself, and I know playing it on classic mode, I'm going to get more items, like you say. But is it really worth playing it on classic mode if I'm going to get frustrated when my characters die? I can't be arsed with that.
Yeah, it's just, if you're going to play on classic mode and you're known for getting frustrated, you're going to get fucking frustrated, because I'm playing it on that, and I'm like, seriously, what the fuck? Like, this guy, I'm just getting so mad when I lose a guy, because there's been battles where I've reset the game 7 or 8 times because something happened. I don't want to lose this character, and yeah, I don't want to lose a character, and I restart the battle. I know that's not how the game is supposed to be played, but...
Well, you're not the only one that's done that. I've heard a lot of people saying that's what they've been doing. How, on average, how long does a battle take you then?
Not very long. I'm just reached chapter 6 or 7, and I'm about 3 hours in. A typical battle takes somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes.
That's not too bad then.
No,
because I'm thinking it's like you have to, I don't know, invest like half an hour into these battles.
No.
They die.
No, it's one of those games where you could, if you have a spare time, turn on your 3DS, play one battle, shut it off, go to work, go to bed, go to school, go wherever you have to go. It's
Nice.
definitely one of those games where you can pick up and play for about 10-15 minutes, do a battle, and turn off the system. Save it and turn off the system, because you save after every battle.
Right.
So
that's not too bad then, because the only thing that was putting me off about playing on classic mode was obviously if your characters die, I will do exactly the same what you're doing, start again.
Well, that would just make it longer.
Yeah. So, I don't know. How many saves does it have?
3.
Right, okay, so I might start on the easy one because I have never played a Fire Emblem game, and if I'm finding it a little bit too easy, I might go to classic.
Yeah.
That's what I think. I'll start both, and I'll see how I catch on.
Yeah, do exactly what you just said. Play on casual, which is the characters, they live forever. And yeah, if you like it, cool. If you don't, then try the harder one. But yeah, I like it. I really enjoy it. I've actually downloaded, I've already mentioned, the Champions of Your pack, and I'm enjoying that a lot. I got these weird card things. I don't even know exactly. I haven't gone through the entire downloadable campaign yet, but I am enjoying it. I actually want to download the golden DLC pack. I don't know what that is, but I can see you can get a lot out of this game. I've already did a street pass with somebody just walking by, and I got his team. I was fighting his team, so there's a lot of replayability with this game, and I'm not even like half done with the game yet. You know,
I can't wait.
Yeah,
that's one of my most anticipated games. I really can't wait.
I recommend this game to everybody who has a 3DS, and definitely if you're into RPGs. And it's probably going to be in my top 5 3DS games. maybe my top 3. So, yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to play it. Sounds amazing.
I really do recommend it to you, Joe, because I know you'll like it, especially if you're liking the Mega Man Pegasus game.
Yeah.
So, because you know you're moving on a grid and stuff. It's not an action tactical game like Mega Man is, but it's still a good game.
Well, I know I'm going to like it. I fell in love with the demo. The demo was good enough for me. I tried that out and played it for like an hour, and I was like, sold. I'm playing this game.
So,
yeah.
but the very last game is I've been playing just Miss Pac-Man on my phone. That's it. So, I was at work today. I was just playing Miss Pac-Man because I love when people say like, oh, we're going to fix your computer when it's totally not broken. Well, yeah. I love when people do that. There's one person like, oh, we'll save this. You ever do that? Like people fix something that's totally not broken. It's like, oh, this will save you 10 minutes in your workload. Well, this saving 10 minutes actually cost me 5 hours.
Yeah.
So, I sat there for 5 hours and I played Miss Pac-Man on my phone.
Oh, well.
But that's all the games I've been playing. So, well, why don't we get into stuff we've been watching? So, Techno, have you been watching anything?
Oh yes, I've been watching a pretty good amount of stuff. No, not that. Sorry. I watched a couple episodes of the first season of Digimon. Yeah, I'm one of those Digimon fans. Yes,
that's a great anime.
Yeah. I watched some parts of the Frieza saga of DBZ. I watched a little bit of a show I think many people need to watch is Rurouni Kenshin. It's amazing. It's about a samurai that, in his past, he killed so many people. And then he kind of like had this oath of protecting people now and not killing anyone. I watched a few episodes of Batman the Animated Series. Yeah. Good show.
It's an amazing show.
Oh yes, I know. One of the best shows of all time. I watched a movie, or it was OVA, I think. Happy Console Gamer Johnny Millennium has talked about it in one of his videos called Megazone. And it's about this kid who is like really likes like motorcycles, dirt bikes and stuff. And he gets this like motorcycle from these guys, and like it transforms into a robot, or well, a mobile suit, because he's in it, and like it's like FBI or some type of group like that, like FBI is like trying to get it back from him. And yeah, good shit. So, I think that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, I haven't really been watching a lot. I just did watch one movie though the other night. Sinister. Have you guys seen this?
I think I've heard of it.
No.
It's not long come out. In fact, yeah, it's not long come out. It's a horror.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking. It's like, that dude watches that movie and sees something in there, or whatever.
It's I don't know how to describe it really. It's basically about like a Mr. Boogie type movie. He's like he feeds on children sort of thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. I'd heard good things about it. I don't do scary movies. I don't like them. But I gave this one a go, and to be honest, it wasn't that scary. To be honest, it was good. But yeah, it's decent little horror if you're into that. But yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I've watched. It was okay. Give it a one watch. It's worth a one watch. So yeah, that's all I've been watching. I've been very busy this week, so.
Let's see. I've been watching still the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. Again, I can't say anything bad about it. I really do enjoy it. Power Rangers Megaforce. Again, they just started introducing the new Megazord, the Megazord combination. So I'm really liking that. I actually went to fucking Toys R Us today, and I bought the fucking Megazord. I'm holding it right now in my hand. I love it. Slashing with the sword. If you guys could see me, this thing's pretty cool. But yeah, I've been watching Big Bang Theory again. I love that show. It's hilarious. I haven't seen the newest episode yet, but I can't wait. And the last thing I've been watching is The Walking Dead is back on TV, season 3. And when it came back, the episode wasn't all that great, but the episode after it, I think it's like episode 10, was like, boom, oh my god, this is what Walking Dead, this is why it's so fucking popular. So I'm not going to give any spoilers away, because if I know I did, I'll get horribly attacked. Because I know a lot of people love Walking Dead, so I'm not going to say anything about it. But oh my god, boom, I love that show. So
I'm going to start watching that. I haven't watched any of it, but Tom watches it avidly. He went to bed the other night and actually downloaded the new episodes, because obviously we don't get it over here for like a year. And there's no way he's waiting for that shit. He downloaded it, so he sat in bed. He loves that. I actually want to watch it from the beginning.
It's good. Well, I'll tell you, the first season is only like 6 episodes, so it's a good jumping on point. Season 2 is a little slow. It's twice as long as season 1, but it's a little slow. But season 3 it's really fast, action packed, like a lot of oh my god moments. So yeah, I recommend Walking Dead to you.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start that this week. I need a new show to get into.
Yeah.
Before Game of Thrones comes back on next month.
Oh, dude, I actually just bought Game of Thrones season 2 on Blu-ray. I can't.
Yeah, have you got it? Have you actually got it? It's not. I don't think. It might be out. It might be out actually over here. I don't know. I need to check that.
It's sitting on my table. I haven't opened it yet to watch it yet, but I want to watch.
Shit, I'm gonna have to buy that then ASAP, because I want to watch it before season 3 comes out.
Yeah, it's funny too, because like soon as Walking Dead season 3 ends, that's right when Game of Thrones starts. So I can immediately jump from one to the other. I can't wait. So
yeah, but what I'm going to do with Game of Thrones is wait for a couple of episodes. I'm going to wait till like 1 or 2 or 3 has been aired in America, then download them, because I can't watch one of those shows and then wait for next week.
Yeah,
I'm too impatient, because as soon they're so good that you have to watch the one straight after it. So.
That's what I did with season 2. Is I let the whole season go by, and then I downloaded the entire season 2 and just took one Saturday and watched all 10 episodes back to back. And I was like, this is the greatest Saturday of my life.
I doubt that, dude.
I love it. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. But
I don't doubt that for a second. That show's amazing.
But yeah, that's everything I've been watching. So
cool.
What do you guys say? You guys want to end it?
Yeah. That's past 3 hours.
Is it? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I haven't even been keeping track. But yeah, that's episode 70 of the Press Start podcast. Hope everyone enjoyed it. We got a lot of questions, a lot of comments. We talked about a lot of PlayStation 4. Joe ranted about Nintendo. Yeah, quite enjoyable. Yeah. So
it's been a good episode. I've enjoyed this one. It's been good.
Techno gave a lot of recommendations on anime. So, yeah. I guess everyone say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, guys. Bye.
Bye.